Hi, it's me. Um, I'm the buffoon who didn't hit go live. So there's a two-part. Okay, so I'm used to streaming on Twitch where you have your streaming software open, you open it up, and you hit go live, and it connects. Right? YouTube's different. You have to go live first. It will connect to YouTube. You have to have like two things open, and then within YouTube on my channel, then I have to hit go live. Because all I was seeing was a preview, but technically I was live anyway. Amateur move, but that's definitely part of my my process to not mess up again. Sorry for that, guys. That was about 14 minutes wasted. Sorry about that. I am just a buffoon, but yeah, okay, we are back. Hello, welcome to the stream. Besides the technical difficulties, as it seems to be very prevalent in my streams. This is a stream of challenges with art and technology. It's all good. Sweet. So the whole time I started this whole stream and I was like chatting a little bit. I kind of felt awkward because I was like, no one's like talking. I was like, I'm good, right? Like, you guys can hear me and stuff. And then like there was no response in chat. I was like, okay. I feel uncomfortable. Something's off. I feel it. We all have our moments, yeah. But yeah, that won't be happening again, for sure. Because, I mean, let me just show you what I'm seeing, because it was kind of dumb. All right. So here's my main screen, right? Here's what I'm seeing. I get to see whatever stats and stuff's going on in the stream. And so I saw this, right? Although you can't quite see it as well right now. But I saw this, right? And I guess I didn't have the live on it, but it showed the preview, and so I thought I was good, right? No. Up here in the corner, it says go live, and it doesn't even like highlight it very well. I'm like, that should be like a main button down here somewhere. Like, that is like a you will not miss this button over here. That just seems crazy to me. Anyway, that was very disappointing. Oh, but yeah, you can see why I was kind of confused. I was like, what? I technically spun for the prompt, but we'll spin again because I'd rather it be live than not. All right, if you guys are just now joining, welcome to the stream. If you know nothing about this stream, I'll introduce you with a quick little summary. This stream is about defeating art blocking, getting out of your slump, or maybe you're just looking for something fun to do or hang out and an excuse to make more art. But this is an auto-generated prompt. I put a bunch of stuff basically in a wheel that we're going to spin, and whatever it lands on is what we're going to be doing as far as the prompt goes. And then we have an hour and a half on the clock right down here. You can tell down here now I have this new... I figured it out. I figured out how to add a timer into my stream, which is awesome. And we have the drawing prompt here, and then we will get these prompts in here once we spin them. I'll edit them and put them in real quick. But yeah, that's the whole plan. An hour and a half, then you'll have time to just sketch, doodle. It could be sculpture, painting, digital art, whatever. And at the end, we'll just share it on the Discord channel, which is linked in the description of this live stream. So go ahead and click that and join if you haven't, and you can share your artwork there. It's just me right now, but I hope people come. Yes, same. So I don't know, should we stall just a little bit? Maybe like give people like another 5 minutes, just see what happens. Because I have some exciting news to share, but also I gotta close my door. Things be a little loud outside my bedroom right now. But I have some exciting news to share. So I talked last live stream that you know, I love doing wedding films and photography and stuff like that. And like the biggest news came about it, and one of my friends who I followed for a couple years at least, he does amazing like wedding films and photography and stuff like that. That's his main business, his bread and butter. And I like responded to his Instagram story about something about a camera. We were just geeking out about a camera. And he's like, oh, do you also do like wedding films? I was like, yeah. I just remembered I was gonna do my art on paper this time. I like doodles too much. Yeah, like do whatever you feel like doing. Um, but the crazy part was, I was like, yeah, like I do wedding videography and stuff. I've done like five weddings so far, or 5 or 6. And he's like, do you do second shooting, which is help assisting a videographer film, for like weddings, or it also for photography. It could mean you're just another camera to take extra photos. And so he's like, yeah, what's your rate and stuff? And I was like, I don't know. So I Googled it, and like the low end was like $30 an hour or something, which is a lot. But, you know, considering it's such a small span of time that you're doing something, I was like, yeah, like, let's just do 30, because I'd rather, like, if he's asking me to like second shoot for him or like do it for somebody else, like I would love to just get my foot in the door, like no matter what the price, like I don't care, like I'd do it for free at this point. And he's like, oh, that's a good price. I'm like, okay, good, because I was like, let me know. I don't know if I'm too high or too low on like what I'm pricing myself at. And he's like, no, it's good. And he's like, so I have this wedding in April. And I was like, dude, really? And so he's like, okay, he's like, I'm not quite sure if I'm gonna use you yet, but if I do, the wedding is in San Francisco. I was like, what? And he's like, yeah, I would fly you out and everything. And I was like just too good to be true stuff. And so I was like, there's gotta be a way. I have this fear in my life where I feel like that something so good can't be true, because that's happened to me before, where I literally landed a dream job working for a YouTuber, and then 5 weeks later I was let go. And so I kind of have this, like, I guess you could call it like a PTSD or response to this kind of thing, because I'm like, no, there's got to be a catch. Like, it can't be all like the best thing in the world. And, you know, it still hasn't like unfolded yet, but he did respond to me and said, hey, yeah, I'm going to officially use you. And so he got me the plane ticket, and I got the receipt and stuff, and I'm like, this is legit. So next month I'm going to be going to San Francisco to help second shoot a wedding. So that's awesome. I am really excited, a little daunted. He's going to have me use all of his camera and equipment and stuff like that, and shoot in his style. But I'm really excited for this. It's definitely been a long time coming. But yeah, very exciting. Very exciting. Yeah, have I stolen it? Congrats. Thank you. So I'm really excited, and he does a lot of like outdoor photography and videography and stuff. So I'm hopeful that we'll do something cool, because it's gonna be in San Francisco, which I've never been before personally. I've been to California to like the beach and stuff a couple of times, a handful of times, but never to like San Francisco. So I am kind of excited and definitely nervous, but I'm excited overall. But yeah, it's gonna be good. I can't think of any other good news going on in my life right now. You guys let me know your exciting news. If anything's happened since last week. It's our time to check in with everyone. But yeah, it's been good. It's been great. And I'm mostly excited for the stream as well, because I have the countdown timer under here. And I kind of sort of, I guess, like created some elements like the drawing prompt, which I'm really excited to use. I also have Discord instructions, so this will pop up on the screen once we finish everything, just so it's like really easy to understand. I don't have to like talk about it too much. I just be like, okay, here's the details, like go to the Discord link, blah blah, I'll share your artwork. So that's kind of the idea. But yeah, so I really like how it turned out. I think it looks pretty good. Pretty excited. So yeah, it's been fun. So it's been fun to kind of like create a couple graphic elements for the stream, and then also adding the timer. Game changers. So I feel like my stream's at least a lot better than it was last time, for sure. I also submitted a prompt list on the Discord. Ooh, okay. I did not check that out. I failed to check that out. Useful, yeah. So hopefully it's good. Hopefully it makes sense, especially for people who maybe just are coming in for the first time, or come mid, you know, towards the end of the stream or something, and like, oh, what was this? Okay, let me open this up. Prompt suggestions. Ooh, good. plants. Okay. Abstract. Okay, I might add some of these. Okay, these are pretty good. Perishable! Hello, a person. Ah, yes. Welcome to the stream. We are just adding a couple things to the stream. Didn't mean to scare you. A person! Ah! Yeah, okay, so... yeah, these are some good ones. Let me make this a little bit smaller so I can read both of these things at the same time. We're doing things on the fly. So, yeah, I was just talking about how I got a gig, a freelance gig, to help someone film a wedding in San Francisco. So I get a free flight out there, so I'm super excited. That was my big news of the day. How do I edit? Oh, there we go. Okay, let me add anything that I might not have in here real quick. But yeah, give me your updates on life. What prompt do we do in this time, peeps? Yeah, we're just about to roll it. So I was just adding the last little bit of prompt suggestions. I probably won't add all of them because I have some of them that are pretty similar. But we're spinning 2 wheels, so I think it makes it a little more interesting. Some of these are good, yeah. Song. Okay. Throwing these in here. Video game. Anime. I'm not a huge anime watcher, but I do like anime aesthetic. Fantasy. Okay, so I already have fantasy in there, so I think we'll call that one good then. Okay. I think that rule's ready now. I finally won't be broken anymore. You have been... yeah, for real. I have never been to San Francisco before, so I'm very curious. I've seen a lot of Full House, which isn't reality. Just kidding. No, so he's like a big like outdoor wedding videographer, photographer. So I'll be handling mostly the video on the shoot, which will be really interesting. So I'm gonna try my best. I need to get like a new like sports cam, like something small that I can kind of record with without having it get in the way or whatever. Because I would like to film the trip somehow, like vlog it or something and make a video out of it. Not really quite sure what kind of video to be. I was even thinking maybe it would just be like a documentary about the guy I'm going to work for. But yeah, it'd be kind of interesting. So I'm taking off work from my day job, and I'll be gone from like a Wednesday next month to Saturday morning. So super freaking cool. I have no idea. Like, I literally have zero information besides I know pretty much. I've met the guy a couple times in real life, and so we've been friends on Instagram for a while. And he also does YouTube, which is really interesting. So maybe him and me can figure out something. Maybe if there's like downtime, maybe there's something me and him can figure out to like film a video for. Then yeah, the only things I know is I know him a little bit, and then I know he bought the plane ticket because I got the receipt in my email. And that's it. That's all I know. I have no idea like what's happening, where specifically, when specifically, but hey, I'll show up. I'll show up on that flight. I'm there in a heartbeat. Oh. I got paid recently and the check will clear in April. Nice. BRB. Don't start without me. Okay, I won't. Good evening, Sketcherside. Welcome, welcome. Welcome, everyone. It's all very exciting. Yes, did you have a question, Perishable? But yeah, I'm super excited. But yeah, so I'll be going to San Francisco next month and assisting a videographer film a wedding. So, I mean, I think before we end up starting rolling while we wait for Holly to come back, I just want to say like something that I've kind of learned from this is you need to be posting like whatever. Like if it's something you want to pursue and you're not really sure where to start in like a career or something, like as far as like creative artistic wise. Like I've been like pushing towards doing like wedding photography, videography for like over a year, because I kind of always wanted to do it, but I never really like posted or done anything. And then last year kind of just worked out where there's a bunch of friends getting married, so I asked to do their wedding films, and it worked out really well. And because I've posted a lot of my stuff, people do know that I do that, and so because of that, my friend asked me to second shoot for a wedding. So that's like a big like compliment towards me and like inspirational, because it means that I feel like I'm doing something right if someone's asking me to help them film and like putting that much trust in me to do that. So like, yeah, I definitely recommend, and what I've learned is like post your stuff, like post it everywhere, post it all the time. Who cares? Like just keep going. And it's kind of surprising the people that I'll see in life where they're like, oh dude, I saw your video on Facebook or something. I'm like, what? I was like, you know, even though you don't see their view, you don't see their they comment or anything, people do see it. So just post what you make, and you never know what might come of it. For me, this is kind of what's happened. Yeah, so I'm second shooting for a wedding, so it's really awesome. I hate networking. No, just post your artwork. I back, sweet. I can't network for anything. Me either. Just post on social media, and then people know what you do. All right, do you think I've stalled enough? I think I've stalled enough. All right, y'all. Oh, okay. Here we go. All right, guys. You guys ready for the drawing prompt number 1? It's gonna be interesting. Okay, ready? Everyone get ready. Here we go. Time to see what fate has in store for us. What am I gonna suck at drawing tonight? Wheel of Death. Robot! Okay, I'm good with that one. That sounds sick. Mechanical. Okay, so we got robot. I'm gonna put that here. Wait, how do I edit this? Oh, like this. Sorry, I have to edit this really fast. So we will say robot. Excellent. Look at me. I'm a professional streamer. Okay, done. Okay, now we're gonna go to the second wheel. How do you guys feel about robot so far? How does that feel? I've been posting for like 10 years and nothing's come of it. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of interesting. Like there's like a demand, you know. It depends if there's like a demand. It's like marketing and like consumer demand and whatever. So if there's like a need for what you do professionally, then I feel like it does work out. Like for me, I've been doing art forever and nothing's really come of it. Still hasn't come up of it. But wedding videography is like a nice niche that like it's pretty in demand, and if you know the right people, like I think it works out. At least that's just my very limited experience with it up until just now. Professional. I see my suggestions. Yes, there are more people's now. Yeah, I've been posting shorts and getting more response. That's awesome. Yeah, especially like if you guys need to check out Sketcher's side. If you don't follow him, check him out. Posts like every single day doing drawings, and that's awesome because I barely draw, and I mean, hopefully I'll start drawing more after doing this stream all the time. But you know, we're getting there. So we got robot on the board. What is the secondary prompt? Will we hate it? Will we love it? I'm kind of actually hoping it's paranormal and robot, because that might be really interesting. But, you know, life doesn't give you what you choose sometimes. Hardcore. I put that on there on a whim. I was like, what are the odds I'd actually pick this? Probably not slim, because I don't even know. Okay, we got the prompt up on the board. It is robot and hardcore. Yeah. Let me copy and paste this in case it doesn't transfer over, because it might not. Okay. How we feeling about that? Thoughts on that prompt? Oh, it does transfer. Sick. Perfect. Robot and hardcore. Get your minds reeling just a little bit. Just a little bit. Last time I took forever to plan just what I was even doing. I just hope to just jump right into it and just do it. Like, I'm not even going to think. I just want to go in there and do it, even if it's just like a sketch or whatever. My art is so not on demand. Aw, I'm sure it is. I'm ready. Ooh, grungy robot. Yeah, grungy. I'm actually gonna have to like Google these. I'm gonna have to Google these. You put hardcore. Yeah. Hardcore. Yeah, I don't know. Guys, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just here supplying random prompts for us to just suffer with. Oh, hadcore. Oh, jeez. Okay. Thank you for that. That's embarrassing. Let me change that. You know, because I can't type. I missed the R. The R. Hardcore. Okay, there we go. It's fixed. Thank you. This is why I need you guys. You need to point out my mistakes. Mark isn't like by many. Aw. Well, I think it's hard, though, because sometimes it's hard to get people to find the people that like you. I think the way I'm thinking about it is, like, there are people that already do like what I do. They just haven't found me yet. You know what I mean? Like, you haven't found your people. Yeah, hardcore. So bad. So bad. All right, are we ready for robot and hardcore? Because I'm not ready. Let me Google what hardcore means, because I need just a little bit of guidance just before we jump into this. Hardcore. Well, it's going to hardcore punk, right? So this might be interesting if you're into like a music thing, right? Hardcore, as in punk, definition, is a punk rock music genre and subculture that originated in the late 1970s. So, 1970s, if that helps anybody. It is generally faster, harder, and more aggressive than other forms of punk rock. Don't Google image that. Don't. I'm glad I wasn't streaming my screen. Just take my word for it. That is the definition. You do not need to Google it. Don't look at Google Images. Nope. Gotta wash my eyes out now. Okay, you guys got any general ideas? Okay, we're gonna start the timer now, okay? I'm gonna delete that tab from my existence. Okay, we're gonna start the timer, and you're gonna be amazed by my professionalism. Tools, scripts. Look at me. You guys ready? All right, robot and hardcore. I'm pulling up the drawn cam. All right. Oh, of course, the screen's missing. Sick. Let me fix that real quick. Not this one. iPad Google Meet. What's this one? Oh, because it's not up. Silly me. There it is. Okay, we got the screen up again. Sorry about that. Something tells me that Zach was scared scarred for life. Yeah, it's not pleasant. Anyway, we're moving on from that. Okay. Hardcore and robot. Okay, we have an hour and a half on the clock. Sorry for the very delayed start, by the way. I know I've been dragging this on for forever. But each stream's gonna get better. I promise. Okay, we're gonna go to tools, scripts, because I'm a hacker. And ready? The stream or the challenge begins now. Okay, that felt cool. I was waiting to use this like officially. The timer has begun, fam. All right. So, speaking of hardcore and robots are sick. Punk rock is awesome. I want to envision maybe it's like a cyborg dude. I was recently watching like clips of like RoboCop on TikTok for some reason. I don't know why, but that was like, you know, you get movie clips all the time. Anyway, I try to avoid them because then that becomes more whole For You pages, people explaining like movies, which isn't always fun. But it might be cool to have like some like robot character. I'm gonna be just rough doodling because I'm just gonna stop caring about like what things look like until I start drawing them. You know, maybe there's some rock dude. He's like cyborg. That might be sick. I'm scared to Google things about it because now I'm like, the tab I saw was horrible. Pop out a tab real quick. Oh, OBS, you're so silly. Okay, there we go. Punk. Look. Go for the punk look. Yeah, images. Punk look. Okay, very hardcore. It's giving Arcadia vibes to me. You guys know Arcadia? Oh, if I could spell it. Spelling arcane. I'm really I was close. To be fair, I was close. I was very close. So arcane, as it should be called, is pretty sick. If you guys haven't watched it, I do recommend it. It's actually really good. I was surprised because I was like, oh, this is gonna be like some dumb video game like reprise trying to like make it an animated series or something, but it was like dang good. I was impressed. I can't draw robots. I kind of can. I've done it before, but I'm not super great at it. But yeah, Arcane had this great style, and I feel like the punk look and Arcane in my head for some reason kind of go together. Like that, it's that the whole like the whole vibe of it. And there is like an element of, it feels a little steampunk. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of steampunk element vibes in it. But yeah, no, that's what makes it. That's what it makes me think of. Is all this steampunk stuff going on. It's pretty sick. But yeah, the punk look and Arcane. I think those are my inspirations. I'm gonna go for. I love big gauntlet hands. Awesome. I have done it like once. Oh. You got this though. You got it. Okay. So I'm gonna look at this. Yep, this is working well. I have that over top. Nice. Love it. Love that for me. Okay, so we're just gonna start over. Because I don't know, I just need clean slate. So I'm gonna take inspiration from Arcane and punk rock. I love big gauntlets. So maybe I will start out. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do a silhouette. I don't know if you guys have ever tried this before. But it's really fun. You start out with just something big, bulky. I just can use like a round brush, just whatever default thing you have. I don't really know. But I'm gonna do like a silhouette of like a character. Ooh, see? This is already better than drawing, like, because I focus on details too quickly. So sometimes if I'm in a rut, it's always nice to do a drawing like this. It's more loose. We'll see how this one goes. But I'm feeling the messy hair vibe. Kind of go for that look. Now it's kind of music inspired because the punk look is so specific to like music, really. So it might be cool if they were like wearing like a t-shirt or something. And of course it's gonna be robots, so maybe like the hair could be made of wires or something. That might be what I do. But I'm just determined to not do this like I did last time. Which was take forever to plan this, so I'm just diving straight in. There's a lot of choker collars, which I think can be kind of cool, depending. But yeah, I'm just gonna kind of bulk this character out and build it out as I go. And then we'll see where we go from there. Sometimes I'll be able to see things better in a silhouette, because then I'm not thinking details. I'm just thinking overall, like, oh, what would the overall design of the character look like? Might be pretty cool. And what's fun about drawing this way is you don't have to be like clean with it at all. Oh, and you best believe I'm giving him like a big gauntlet hand. Definitely. Definitely give him the gauntlet hand, everybody. Don't worry. He's got the gauntlet hand. For playing the music. Maybe make it smaller, because that seems really intense. Yeah, buddy. I'm feeling this music. Kind of put the knuckles down. I know we're going Infinity Gauntlet style, but you know. Kind of remind me where the fingers go. I'm gonna make this a little bit smaller because I feel like it's a little bit intense. Maybe that's just what we need. He's part cyborg. I don't know. Okay, I have an idea for this. Ooh, good. How are we all doing out there in chat land? We all hyperfixated on our drawings. I love it. When the chat is quiet, that honestly to me is a good sign that everyone's hyperfixated on whatever they're doing. Or scratching their head trying to figure out what to do. Silhouette! Yeah! Maybe you have big clunky shoes that are like punk rock shoes. I mean, he's a robot, right? Doesn't have to be that crazy. Wait, is it cool if I do a post robot pony? Yeah, of course. Going through it. Nice. Love it. Well, we are your support team. My technical support is, did you try turning your brain on and off again? And if that didn't work, I don't know what to tell you. This is a fun little character. See, these are what fun about these random prompts. Even though I did put them in myself, like, I don't know how they're going to be combined or what they're going to spark. I just put in, like, generic, like, oh, that sounds interesting. Let's, like, throw this in. And then Holly put her suggestions in, which you guys can also do on the Discord. Put in your suggestions and all that. But yeah, I think it's pretty fun to see what you can come up with. We'll see what we come up with. But yeah, it's kind of fun, just trying to figure out what I'm doing. But for some reason I'm getting like what's the name of that video game? Oh, it's Rayman. I'm rocking this guy. Nice. Yeah, I'm sure Sketcherside's got a... I feel like I can already envision what you might make, and so I'm curious to see if, like, even a piece of what I'm imagining might be happening in your art. Resorting to herbal remedy. Thank God for Procreate. Yes, Procreate's awesome. I absolutely love it. Yeah. Makes it quicker, better. I like the fact that there are like bigger shoulders on some of the clothing I'm seeing, like spikes. So I'm kind of digging that. And I'm just going through and like erasing, so this will just kind of help me generally sketch something out. Is it going to be amazing? No, but you know what? It's going to be last time, because last time I felt so out of it. But no, this will be good. feel like I'm making like a Ben 10 transformation. Oh, Ben 10, I love you. What did I watch the other day? I watched an entire like 2-hour synopsis of like the whole history of Ben 10. Because I was like, you know what? I watched it as a kid and I never finished watching it. Because they came out so many different versions, and by the end of it I was like, I felt like alienated because I'm like, what is this show anymore? Okay, I got my anatomy a little off. So this is nice about the silhouette is I can kind of just readjust. I think it'd be cool if his arms were just noodles, you know what I mean? Like his arms are just like this. You know what I mean? Yeah, that being said, if you're into Ben 10, the history is kind of interesting. A lot of things going on in that show. Trying out a different pen and things are pretty spicy. Ooh, I love a good culinary palette of digital art brushes. It's gonna be awesome. Yeah, so I don't even know like what I'm doing. It feels like I might just be ending up drawing like this with this just the round brush. Apparently, I don't know. I'm kind of feeling this tonight, honestly, because I feel like I'm sculpting where I don't have to find all the details right away. I can just kind of go slow and figure it out as I go. So it might just end up being like a black and white thing, which I think would be pretty cool. I mean, hey, we're already in like, what? It's been about 15 minutes. Well, actually, yeah, 15 minutes. And as far as last time's concerned, I was still trying to figure out what I was doing. I was maybe starting to think about doing thumbnails. This time, no, we're going straight in. Character design. I love character design. I haven't done it in a while. Yeah, I love just the basic round brush. If you do the silhouette method, because you can like basically digital paint in black and white really easily, because you're not worried about color, you're just worried about value. So yeah, that's something I've been enjoying. Some of the hand anatomy. Hand anatomy's a little off, but shorten the fingers because you know you gotta balance out the big hands with maybe like stubby fingers. At least that's what I'm thinking. Is it gonna be cartoonish? Yes. Yes, it is. I'm gonna try to distort this maybe or something. That feels better. So it just feels right, you know what I mean? That feels better. Yeah, that feels better. I don't do thumbnails for my daily monsters. I just jump straight in and try to finish them in an hour. Yeah, that's really good. By the way, have you done your daily monster? If so, maybe this could be one. But yeah, no, I just like overthink a lot. Especially like art schools kind of rot in my brain a little bit because half the time I'm like, oh, I need to be technical about this, but then also I'm like, I don't know. I was thinking about it today, and I was like, you know, like it'd be cool to do like a child's book or children's book or something like that or whatever. But then I was thinking like, my brain automatically is thinking how daunting it is. Not that it's that daunting, but it's just like all the things I'd have to do. And my brain's automatically like, it feels compressed, like the creativity's not there anymore. I'm like, I can't even think of like what I would do. And like, oh, I'd have to draw a character consistently, correctly, and blah, blah, all these dumb things. Yeah, they just, all those things just end up keeping you from, you know, doing what you want to do. So that is something I am working on. Yes, it literally feels like a Ben 10 alien. There's a Ben 10 alien! I haven't. I think this might be. I'm actually behind a couple days. Been way too busy lately. Hey, that's good. Yeah, if I'm like behind a day, I'm like, oh crap, I failed, and then I stop completely. The consistency is so bad. Maybe he will be holding something, but yeah, and that's why I think this whole stream thing was like, I had this idea for this stream like last year, and I realized, you know, like I want to do live streaming, I just don't know how to get back into it. I want to do it on YouTube, and I want to be consistent. I want it to feel like, because I feel like my main issue on YouTube is that I don't post frequently enough. So this kind of helps with that, because I'm at least showing up once a week, even if I don't post the video that I would love to do once a week. You know, I'm here, I'm doing it. There's no editing involved, which is fun. You get to connect with people. That's great. In the future, I want to be able to like post a video a week or something. But yeah, because I realized from my angle, it's like, oh well, no one really watches my content because like I'm not posting frequently. Where it's like, oh, each week, you know, like there's YouTubers I watch that I get excited when they post, because I know what I'm getting from their content, and I know roughly about their schedule, whether it's like monthly or weekly. So I kind of have like this internal anticipation for when they post. And me, it's like I post like once a month or once every few months. And I'm like, it's so annoying. Like the video ideas I have are just way too big, and so I'm trying to like trying to be more flexible, because I feel like my channel needs to reflect me perfectly, or like the IDs have to be good or the videos have to be perfect. But then it's just like I have to just remember this is still just social media. It literally is just social media. But yeah, so I'm working on like scaling back my over thoughtfulness when it comes to artwork, to videos. So I'm working on that. I'm actually going to be filming a video with my houseplants tomorrow. I'm going to film it tomorrow. And I'm not going to overthink the video. And I will probably try to get it done by tomorrow, the same day, and just post it. So I'm going to try to hold myself to that. So if you see my video pop up tomorrow, tell me what you think of it, and hopefully it'll be a little bit more loose. It'll be looser, not as like stressful. But yeah. So I think I'm working on this guy's body just to kind of figure out where he's at. So I feel like I don't know what I want his face to look like yet. Sorry, I got a little bit quiet. All good things. Kind of cool gauntlet hand. Yeah, I think like it's funny how my artwork and like internal thoughts are connected. It's so funny because I'm like, oh my gosh, I do think about things in too much detail all at once. Like I need to just take it back and just focus on just like bigger picture ideas and general directions and just kind of go for it. Same thing in life. You know what I mean? Like I sit here thinking about so much, and then, you know, an hour goes by and I could have spent that like making the thing that I was thinking about. Yeah. So stream revelation. Oh, Doc Martens. That is, yeah. That's going in my drawing. Doc Martens. I saw a picture online of them, and that absolutely has to be part of this. That would be so baller. There we go. They'll just be like these thick, chonky boots. Oh, look at that. The perspective kind of worked, where his foot's a little closer because perspective. I don't know. I'm still not in love with it, but you know what? It's alright. Give him a little bit more thigh. We'll fix him up as we go. Nice thing about this is I'll just section off parts I don't really like that much. Change the sizing so the proportions feel better. I like that more. Noise. Yeah. Yeah, but I think he's got like a grappling arm that has like a gauntlet on it, and it can like just stretch out as far as it needs to. I don't know what the distance range on that thing is, but I feel like a good 6 feet in front of him would be pretty decent. 6 foot arm span. Be pretty nice. Make this smaller. There we go. Okay, I'm figuring out the secrets to why things weren't working. Nice. Okay. Also, if you guys feel so inclined, if you wouldn't mind hitting the like button on this stream. I don't know exactly what things YouTube will do for my stream or my channel, but they always are very appreciated. And if it tells the algorithm that things are going good, then that's really cool too. Okay, I'm feeling this shape for some reason. Ooh, this is fun. Yeah. Okay. Ooh, I'm liking the face. I'm liking it. It's definitely giving me Ben 10 vibes for sure. I feel like this is all this aliens combined into one. But you know, robot, punk, hardcore, figuring it out. Okay, I liked this hair idea. That was a great placeholder. But we are deleting the hair that I had drawn, and we're gonna figure out. Ooh, I kind of like him like that though. I low-key like him like that. I low-key like himself. Yeah, this is fun to just draw with one brush in black and white. Just see what happens. Wish I could spam the but like button. Thank you. I appreciate it. No, but yeah, I'm hoping that the stream like goes well and that, you know, over time gain momentum, you know. It happened on Twitch, so that's how I started streaming and doing all that stuff. So, you know, hopefully it'll all work itself out. If it's meant to be, it'll happen. As long as I show up and put in the work. Yeah, it's a fun way to draw. Especially when, as all artists do, our art style flip-flops all the time, so we never know exactly what our art style looks like. Usually have to ask other people to tell you what your art style is, because sometimes it'd be hard to tell. Something like that. Give him some cool techno stuff. I'm kind of digging him so far. He's got like Doc Martens on. He's a cool guy. Maybe some horns. Horns feel hardcore, right? I feel like Sketcher's Side probably has some horns. I feel like most monsters do, but that's just my hunch. I could be completely wrong. Yeah, I'm digging drum like this. This is fun. Where do you get the music to play for the stream? So I will show you. I get it through. I play it off of Spotify. But it's kind of hard to find the playlist because sometimes it's weird. Yeah, here we go. So if you look up Harris Heller, which by the way, if you want to know a lot about streaming and stuff, this is where I kind of started a few years ago as I found his channel. His channel is called Senpai Gaming. So Senpai Gaming, but yeah, you can pretty much find him because he has his own personal YouTube channel that's called Harris Heller, but his main platform is his Senpai Gaming. But anyway, he has built a house to in his basement to make stream beats, which is what he calls it, stream beats. So it's free. What is it called? Copyright free. My brain's really bad at words right now. Copyright free music that streamers can use. Completely free, like literally free. You could he actually gives you like legal contracts just in case people try to like, you know, copy strike you or whatever. So you can download the songs, you can use them in videos, streams, whatever, and completely copyright free. So he has multiple playlists and he keeps making more music every once in a while. I used lo-fi for a long time, the stream beats lo-fi. So be sure that it's stream beats, because any other playlist probably might get you copy striked. But this is synthwave, the one I'm playing. I actually kind of am liking this. It's like a mix between electronic and lo-fi, because lo-fi can get a little bit repetitious, I think. So synthwave has been pretty good. I've used that now a couple times. But yeah, stream beats. So any of these stream beat playlists are awesome. So you can screenshot that if you want to remember it or write it down, whatever. But that's what I use, and it works really good. I do love putting horns on monsters. Yes. Yeah. I feel like my guess would be you'd have a horn somewhere on your guy. Oh, that's cool. I want to go live with music, but I don't know what to put behind me. Thanks. Yeah, of course. Yeah, I would definitely recommend this, checking it out. If you have any like streaming questions, like be sure to DM me or whatever. I can help you out because I know too much. But yeah. Got it. Sweet. But yeah, stream beats, man. That one's a godsend too. Because stream beats is what I've been using since I started streaming on Twitch. So, and then maybe one of his hands is I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. I always choose to draw hands. Why do I choose to draw hands when I'm not good at them? Gotta look at my own hand to figure it out. Start the thumb. There we go, that makes more sense. I don't know. I'm looking at my own hand trying to figure out Like, I don't know what hand position I'm drawing. I don't. That works. I'm gonna distort this a little bit to kind of shape it how I want. So what's fun is you can draw it horribly and then just like warp it until you're happy. But he's kind of like a cyborg. I think this hand that I'm drawing right now is like his human hand, maybe. Let's go with that. I'm just gonna lay down lines and just see if you like it. Also, I'm just so happy that I have Wednesdays off with my new job. It's just great. I can't tell you how much it's helped with my mental health. It's been so good. It just makes me realize how much a 4-day weekend is actually superior in every single way and healthier. It's just very relaxing knowing that I have tomorrow off. Helps me to feel like I get a day in between a couple work days, and it's really nice. Lucky. Yeah, I know. It is really lucky. I've never had a job like this. I've always worked like full-time. This is technically part-time, my new job. But I'm like really okay with it. It's kind of hard because it's not like a general like principles that should be applied to everyone, but like I kind of realized in my life personally, my situation, I was like, you know, I'm in a good spot. I'm very privileged where I live because I live with my parents and stuff still, and you know, I'm not having to pay for a ton of things besides just personal responsibility things, but yeah, it's just been nice, and I'm like, I'm willing to make less money if it means that my time is a little bit more freed up and I'm happier. Because I feel like, you know, and it's different once you have a family and stuff like that. Things change, of course, but you know, I feel like life, especially in the country we live in too, it just feels like it's all just a rat race. Like everyone's trying to have the best career, get the best career choice, make as much money as possible, and yeah, but I don't know, I'm in a weird position where I'm like, I don't have to feel guilty for being so selfish with what I want, because I realized, like, you know, like I don't have to make all the money in the world right now. I can just make enough to be okay, get by, have, you know, what I need, and then some. But yeah, because I feel like this time in my life is time to explore and figure out what I want to do. Yeah, so it's been good. So you can tell I've gone through a lot the last year. It's been crazy. Ooh, I'm digging these stripy things. Makes it feel like they're more three-dimensional. It's fun. So I love drawing this way. If you guys have never drawn this way, I recommend it. Maybe not everyone's mind works like mine does, but every once in a while, this is like a really fun way to draw. And sometimes I try doing it and I can't draw. Or maybe I don't have enough good ideas or motive for it. But yeah, it's really good. I like doing it. maybe also his horns are retractable or something. Who knows? Whatever we're feeling. But yeah, I like the low pressure too, because I feel like I'm not stressing myself to make a fully rendered thing. But just even something that's just like concept art, basically. It's just fun. Doesn't have to be anything crazy. And I love like these random shapes. Like right here on this profile, I'm kind of drawing alongside the profile. But just these really interesting shapes that happen when you just randomly draw. You're able to like be like, oh, this is a really interesting silhouette. What could it be? So then I'm just sitting there kind of, you know, imagining what it could be. Going, oh, this might be cool. If it was some sort of belt, maybe. Maybe it was like a half belt. People always draw belts like fully done. But what if it was like a half belt? Because I don't know that I've ever really seen a half belt before. That seems like a cool idea. And then maybe just make it a little bit more like stared, so it's like angled down more. Just playing around with shapes, I don't really know. Basically making something abstract and try to see if I can make it into something. Be like a half belt or something. I can't draw that way. I've tried. It doesn't work for me. Yeah, it depends. Yeah. For me, it's either all in or all out kind of thing. Sometimes it do work. Sometimes it don't work. Some weird shapes, man. It's fun though, because up close, I feel like this looks pretty ratchet, but from far away, kind of cool. Not the most perfect looking thing, but we're trying to avoid perfection, actually. Embrace the scarcity of what a sketch is. We always put such a high priority on ourselves for like what our art should look like. But you know what? A lot of people can't draw. And it's so funny because, you know, we put such a emphasis on like, you know, oh, we gotta make it perfect, whatever. No, we don't. You can make it as imperfect as you want to. It can just be a silly little sketch. Doesn't have to be anything crazy. Yeah, he's giving me Ben 10 meets Ghost Rider meets something about the Pokemon, the movie, with all the unknown Pokemon with the symbols right here on his chest. It's giving those vibes. Give him some ripped clothing because that feels cool. Yeah. Tattered clothing for the win. Because that's the one that stretches out all the time, so he gets into battles. So that sleeve's going to be a little jacked up. Yeah, I think it's Pokemon Movie 3. Yeah. The one with, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the same one we're thinking of. Movie 3. Oh, yeah. Pokemon 3, the movie. That one was just like the OG. And it was kind of depressing, to be honest. Yeah, so if you haven't seen it, it has this guy. I forget his name. But it was nuts. Basically, the Pokemon was based off of dreams. And it gets pretty wild. It gets pretty wild, a little dark. Pretty crazy. Entei. Yeah, Entei. That's his name. But yeah, pretty cool stuff. It's an interesting watch. Yeah. Also, not to freak anyone out, but we do have 46 minutes left. Just saying. Give him some sort of robot leg that feels cooler than it probably is. We're trying, we're trying. Gotta give it some planar areas, I guess. Again, from afar this will look cool, but up close probably not that cool. Robot leg! Robot leg! I told myself I was going to keep this simple. Same. Ain't that the truth, though? Oh, it'd be so much easier if I knew what I was doing. Yeah, I don't like the shape of this, but you know the best thing about digital art is you can distort it till you like it. Distort my life. I know what the problem is. It's the boot. love the distort tool. I still hate it. I still hate it. Oh well. We're committed to whatever this is. It's fine. Nope, don't look right to me. Nope. Moving that one over. Not feeling that one. Should really stop hating yourself. I know, I really should. Streaming art really demonstrates the self-hate talk for real. Yeah, not the best thing. Where's that? Over here. Excellent. We've been doing good, guys. Even if all else fails, you know what I think I'm just gonna do? We're just gonna make him wear pants. Nobody knows the difference. Like Zoinks do, just put some pants on. No one will know that your drawing sucks. It's supposed to be Doc Martin. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Ha. 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 Doc Martens, man. I like it. I dig it. Also, let me tell you about my horrible dinner while we're at it. It wasn't horrible because I had a dinner, so that's, you know, already bonus, right? So now I was left to my own devices to figure out what to eat. And I wanted something simple, kind of quick. And I keep remembering, because if you don't know, I lived in Peru for 2 years. And they had this dish that I love that was arroz al pobre, which is like basically poor man's rice. So good. So simple. It's literally just rice with some like, what's it called? Sunny side up eggs or whatever. So you could cut into it and the yolk would leak into the rice. So good. I'm not good at cooking rice like they are like in Peru, but anyway, so that was the general idea going into it. And I put a little bit of sesame seed oil into the rice, just a little bit after I cooked it. My dog is entering my room. And some soy sauce. I put the eggs in there with some. I ended up putting like some salt on it, but then I switched over to like garlic salt, which tasted way better, I think. And a little bit of pepper. Even though I don't like pepper, I kind of realized I needed it. I kind of slowly added things to kind of figure out what I liked. It was okay. It was decent, but it just wasn't. It wasn't it. It wasn't it. I feel like this guy needs one little ponytail. You know what I mean? Feeling ponytail. Don't know if it's a good idea. Feeling it. See how I feel? Okay. Okay. My dog has entered chat. Hello, puppy. Would you like to, now that you've entered my domain, would you like to show yourself off to people? Oh, yeah. Picking her up. This is my dog. She is Bella. Hello. Say hi. Don't be weird. She's all acting shy. Come on. It's like she knows the camera's there. She knows I want her to look in the camera. Yeah, that's my little puppy, Bella. She is a Yorkie. She's kind of a ragdoll. And she kind of acts like a cat half the time because she doesn't really like to be held or pet sometimes. But she lets me. Oh. Yeah. Sometimes she just was like, okay, fine. You whine at me, dog, all the time for attention. And whether you like it or not, you want to be in my lap, in my arms. For real. but she's my puppy. Okay, puppy. Go to the chair. Okay. Alright. Back to drawing. Look at me. Look at me go. Look at me go. Yeah, honestly, even if I don't really quite finish it, it's okay. If nobody finishes anything they're doing, that's a-okay. Because we're not going for we're just going for completion. For not even that. We're just going for, how you say, participation points. That's all that matters. So we show up and we do it. What else can I do here? Well, I can't figure out the shoes right now. Maybe figure out a shirt or something. Maybe it's kind of like a belt. It's kind of a full belt, but maybe it, you know, transitions to pants after that. Don't like that. He's hardcore, so let's do spikiness. Cool. It's like a razor blade. Like that. Sure, I'm taking that. It's fine. Filling out the details, make it feel a little bit more something. Okay. I mean, this is actually like a leather glove he's wearing because he's got a real hand. Maybe it's the only part of him that's left as a human. I'm digging that. Let's make it more three-dimensional. Kind of fit his hand. Did you speed up that timer? No. It's just been normal the whole time. We got, in case you're wondering, no pressure, because you know what? We're not here to always make something amazing if you're feeling stressed. This is a stress-free zone. It's a place to make art and have fun. But we do have 34 minutes left on the challenge clock. Yeah, so maybe that's like his only real arm left, but he kind of disguises it so it all looks like robotic. But he has to protect that because it's like the only part of himself that's left that's human. Oh, that's fun. Okay. Dude, my iPod gets really hot. I think I'm done. You're done? Perishable for the finish win. I wish I was that complacent with my art. I'll be simple and I'll be quick. So these boots are inspired by Doc Martens, but they're not necessarily Doc Martens at all. I have no idea what I'm doing for them. I'm part of this. Hey, now don't make us look bad. Yeah, for real. The rest of us are gonna take our time doing this. Cause I'm just kidding. Not to say you haven't taken your time, because I'm sure you have. It's just a lot of us people seem to overcomplicate things like a ton. Something like that. Huh. Yeah, the whole shoe part is kind of be bad in my opinion, but you know, whatever. Like I said, I feel like this is a Ben 10 alien. That's okay. Can I distract from the fact that I don't know what's going on with the legs? How can I hide that? There's no good way to do it. There's only a way to do it. There's many ways to do it. Excuse me. Okay. Thinking. Think, think, think. There we go, because that perspective shift was a little too much for me. Here's what I'm gonna do. I am gonna use a texture and just see if maybe that will help fix whatever problem I'm going through right now. Look, guys, I'm faking it. I'm faking it with textures. No, I hate it. No. Okay. Let's go marble and see what happens here. Let's just say he's got like these, you know, genie pants on or something. Just go with that. They're kind of ghost-like. Yeah, ghost-like pants. Let's go. You can hide it with magic. Yes, that's literally what I'm doing. Is like, pretend he has smoke pants. That's what's happening. So what's its story? I would say its story is that it's like a cyborg. Let's go with genie because I'm feeling the ponytail thing. It reminds me of Aladdin. It's a robotic person. The story's coming to me. Loading, processing. His story is he once was a man, became a genie, and then he was destroyed, not by magic but by man, and so man tried to rebuild him using technology. So now he's kind of stuck. He's kind of stuck in like both of these worlds where, because he's no longer magic, like all magic, he can no longer return to his genie bottle. Yep, that's what we're doing. How does that sound? Is that interesting? Genie lamp. I'm up for a 10 genie lamp, just for reference. I don't know. So I don't know if that's a good story, but basically, he was a man that was. So I could distort this lamp real quick, or warp it. I don't know. No, distorting. He was a man who was turned into a genie and then got transformed back into a man. So now he's kind of like come full circle. But maybe, just maybe, there's still some magic left in him, you know? You know, maybe he's a genie that can freely travel, kind of like in Aladdin. I know I'm like taking a lot of inspiration from Aladdin right now, but something like that, I don't know. I feel like that's maybe a decent enough story. Where there's something there without expounding on it too much. He's okay. Bro got shredded. Yeah. He did. He got shredded up. I think maybe I'll add some extra details around his pants to kind of sell the fact that I'm not just trying to hide him up by giving him these cloudy pants. I mean, I really am hiding the fact that I didn't know what to do with his legs, so I hid them in wispy cloud effects. Oh, there we go. But now he's on the warpath to find out who originally... Because he's not really mad about being... He's mad about two things. He's mad about being turned into a genie in the first place from a human. So he's got a backstory where he has to figure out whoever did it to him. Because I think maybe this happened to him. And less likely he like forced it upon himself or sought after it. So maybe that's what happened. And so he's got to deal with that. And that's like the first season. No. Yeah, it's like the first season of the show. And then like the second season would be like him having to figure out like coming to terms with figuring out the who rebuilt him and why out of like this whatever cyberpunk stuff. And I don't know, I feel like the first season and the second season would tie together somehow. Like somehow the first answer to why he became a genie is linked with him being a robot as well. I want to see. And done. Sweet. Holly's done. So yeah, I think this character, he is just ready to find those who put him in his position and stop them from doing it to more people, kind of a thing. Sure, I'll go with that. Pretty fun and interesting, I think. Yeah. Also, while we're chatting, how about I switch over to my other side? So this is kind of what I have done so far. So, I mean, I think I'm pretty much good where I'm at right here. I'm good with this kind of like concept sketch, whatever. Nothing crazy. But yeah, we showed up and made arts. That's cool. So that's a win for me. But yeah, while you guys are finishing up, because we still have about 19 minutes left. And be sure. Oh, here's the fun part. Ready? I made this for the stream. When you are done, I feel like, oh, sorry, I went teacher mode for a second. When you're done, go wash your hands. Sorry, but yeah. So I made the obviously the drawing prompt thing. I designed that, and then I also designed this little thing too. So that's been fun. Adding to the stream, maybe to like have it have a theme. But anyway, so once you're done, if you've never done this before, which I feel like most of us have, even though I've just streamed once, but you can join the Discord. Links in the stream description. And you can share your artwork in the chat prompt challenge submissions. So there's just 2 steps, and that's all you have to do. Once you're finished, you can submit your own work. And also, if anyone's watching this video post live stream, be sure to tune in live and be able to show your artwork live and get my reaction, I guess, and everyone else's reaction. And yeah, so we can talk about your art and stuff. So yeah, post in the Discord. Sick. Sweet. I will wait for that. But yeah, this is kind of like what I kind of thought would be cool to have at the end of the streams, is just like have this little pop up on screen, so that way people know what they're doing if they've never been here before, or kind of like not realizing where to go to post things. I feel like this is easy, right? I don't know. You let me know. You guys are the real judges. But while we're on that, I have 10% battery remaining. Awesome. Awesome. How can I charge my iPad? I've got it. I have cords. I have a plethora of cords everywhere. But I can never find the cords I need. Hello? I swear I had like yellow cords somewhere. Oh, it's right here. Nice. Yellow happy Type-C cord. Am I the last one? No, she's still got time. Yeah. I think you might be, but it don't matter. I don't care. My rule is I'm just gonna let the timer run out, and wherever, if you're finished, if you're not, it don't matter. I just chose to be finished because I didn't want to have to deal with any more of my nonsense with trying to add too many details or whatever. Is that charging it now? Not charging. Ha. No. Okay. Not charging. What does that plug into? What is that? Oh, that is the mic. Okay, we're not gonna touch that. I was like, what's plugged in my computer? Charge your iPad. Yeah. It's not like the end of the world because I mean, you guys have you guys already seen what I've drawn, but how can I do this? I got it. My iPad doesn't need to be on my desk. I can move it, so let's just put it up here to charge. Because so if you guys haven't noticed, I haven't had an issue with the streaming of my iPad because I switched over to Google Meet. Because Zoom is, if you haven't heard from last stream, it is now, you have to pay for it. More than 40-minute meeting, you gotta pay for the pro version. I don't know what Zoom is thinking, but they are dumb. Almost there. Sweet. Homie, you doing okay though? Yeah, I'm doing good. So yeah, while we're waiting, we got 15 minutes left on the clock. I am gonna shoot over. Okay, we're unmuted now. We're unmuted, fam. Very cool. Yeah, I definitely should be posting the art from the streams. I definitely should. It's pretty bad. But welcome to my art layer here. I need to have the chat up. I'm not used to switching over to this yet. Got it. Okay. Now we got the chat. Okay, now I can read chat. Now I can read chat and see what I'm doing. Awesome. Oh, this thing's so annoying. Move my mouse over here. It's being silly willy. Yeah, I should definitely post my art from the stream. I did recommend Google Meet last time, so that's a good... Yeah, I tested it out like early last week, and it was great. Post them, though. I don't care how bad it is. Cause to me, it's good. Oh, thank you. Yeah. So I gotta be posting my artwork more. But anyway, if you guys are new to the stream and haven't seen this setup, it's pretty cool. I actually have this setup as well. You can see my messy desk with like nothing really interesting going on here. Luckily, I have monitors that I can move around at a whim. But yeah, this is like my art desk, even though it's messy right now. I got my plant. I can show you guys things on stream, which is really cool. I got my it's called a calathea, and I am slowly reviving it. Although I don't know if I'm doing a great job, but I think it's alive now and doing well. Like I said, I'm doing a plant video tomorrow, so that'll be really cool. Got this chocolate bunny my parents just bought me, so that's cool. Oh, whoa, Hershey's solid chocolate, pretty sweet. Yeah, I've been doing a lot of really cool projects lately. Oh, where's my timer? Where's my timer? Give me 1 sec, guys. Give me 1 sec. I gotta copy and paste this. Give me a second. Ugh. Haha. Okay. I had to copy and paste that to the stream, so that way I know where we have it. So that way if I'm doing other stuff, the timer's still up on the board, so that way I can keep that as reference. Excellent. Excellent. Okie dokie. Yeah, recently I've been doing a lot of Posca pen art and shrinking ink plastic, so that's been going pretty good. This angle kind of sucks, sorry guys. I'm slowly working on the stream. Post your arts, I demand it. I agree, hand over those sweet pixels, thank you. 2 of those plants I have named Vinny and Marissa. Oh nice, yeah. Post in Discord, sweet. Has everybody posted, by the way? Let me know, because if everyone's posted, then we can move on to the review part of it. But we've got like 10 minutes left, so yeah, let me know if you guys have posted. And if not, I will just wait. But yeah, if we're all done, there's no sense in waiting 10 more minutes, right? But yeah, so I've been doing a lot of Posca pen and shrinking ink plastic stuff. I got into doing I don't know if these are my best ones, but I made a video a while back about doing these this Costco keychain. Kind of hard to show on the webcam. Not all of them are showing really well. Here, let me lay it out in my hand real quick. But I did this video about doing a keychain with some shrinking ink plastic and Posca pens for Costco. And I thought it was pretty funny. Though it didn't get the kind of response I thought it would on TikTok, but you know, it's alright. I guess I misread the room. Apparently, this niche of and fun of a product was not as relatable as I thought it would be. But yeah, got a hot dog, got the Pepsi, got the pizza, Costco card, which got destroyed, but I put it on there anyway. It wasn't perfect, but it was okay. Free samples, and then the yogurt. And then these are actually all, I used UV resin on them. So that was my first time using UV resin. Really fun, really cool, and it really definitely finishes them to make them feel real, like done and more professional. I wish I could get a sticker from me again. I still have the birdie with the strawberry in my mini fridge. Yeah, I know. I need to make more stickers and stuff. I have plans that maybe because I've gotten into doing keychains, and I also do pins too now. I make my own stuff, so I was thinking instead of like having a shop where people just order, there's like a set list of things that people order from. I was thinking of just having it be like, hey guys, here's the you know, pins and keychains and stuff I've made recently. If you want to purchase any of them, it's like a limited time. Like they're literally like one and one-on-one. Like there's no duplicates really. I think that would be fun, just to have all these individual keychains and pins and stuff that people could buy on like Etsy or something. So let me know if that sounds interesting, and I might do that. Because yeah, I like making stickers, but I got really stressed out doing them. So I was thinking if I do stuff that's like more like one-off stuff that I'm not like mass producing, that sounds like way better to me, because then whatever people buy is like original artwork, you know, original crafted artwork, handmade kind of a thing, and you know, it's the only one that exists. So I think that'd be kind of fun too. Those came out great, thank you. I think it is funny. Do they really cure fast? Yeah, they literally, UV resin's amazing, and it was really cheap too. And so it cured in like a minute. I have a UV light. It's all in my backpack because I brought it over to a friend's house, so I don't have it like out with me. And maybe that might be something I do one of these streams. I think it'd be fun to change mediums and to do something like this where I'm like making. I'll probably try to change the camera angle so you can see closer up what I'm doing, but to do like a cool keychain or pin or something based off of the prompt would be fun. So that might be cool. But yeah, they cure really fast. It's literally just, it looks like it's like hot glue almost, like consistency. And then you put it under a UV light for like a minute and it cures like really quickly. Super easy. And like I've made keychains and stuff within like, I think I made two. One was a keychain, one was a pin at the same time. And I made it in like 30 minutes or so, like start to finish. So it was really quick. And the process is fun because I feel like anyone can do it. It's simple enough. It's not overly complicated. And no, I like it a lot. And even some old stuff that I made, I used the UV resin to finish it, to put like a bubbled surface on it, because you can kind of do like, they call it like a doming effect because of the resin. And I really like how it turned out. Like this one was kind of messed up because it wasn't as, it's kind of curvy if you can't tell on the backside. Like it kind of like, I didn't do a very good job when I put it in the oven. But yeah, it has like this domed glossy effect, and like I'm telling you, the smoothness of the UV resin is so satisfying to rub. It is so smooth. I love it so much. So like I've made like little keychains like this guy. This is actually based off of the Calathea plant I have. You can tell. Same thing. Sorry, I have like this really trashy webcam. One of these days I hope to get like a secondary like DSLR camera that I can have like a high quality thing going on, but for now this works. Yeah, I have it on a keychain. They're really easy to make, and especially with the UV resin, it's just like, it's perfect. I love it. It's quick and easy and awesome. If I had money, I'd buy it from you, but broke. Well, till April, but still. Yeah. Ooh, and one-off stuff you can charge more for too, because it's a limited number. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Blurry leaf. Yes. Got it. Yeah. Sorry. I know the camera's kind of horrible. But yeah, I have like this whole box of like stuff I've made. I would like to zoom this camera in, even though the camera quality sucks, but figure it out. Anything else? Like I've experimented with stuff too. Like I've made this little character. Let me get it close enough. It's such a wide angle lens, it's weird because I feel like I'm really close to the lens, but because it doesn't focus very well. So I'll probably switch over to this camera so you can see it better, because this actually does have autofocus, or at least a little bit, enough to get me by. But yeah, just like fun little character things that I turned into like pins. This is my experimental one, as you can tell, but I put resin on both sides. And oh, actually I have a really cool keychain that I finished to show you. So it's on my backpack, so I apologize. Actually, let me switch over to the other camera so you can see it better. What am I thinking? Switching. Oh, just kidding. Just kidding. We got it. Okay, welcome back. This is a much better view. I'll tell you what. So this is on my backpack. Focus the camera. Woo. Now we can see it in all its glory. But yeah, I did. I found some cool Pinterest thing. This is the most complex one I've done, but it looks really cool. I did like the blue, the dark blue, and the light blue in the background were just. It was just like blobs of like blue on the blue background, and then on the top layer I did this white foam stuff, and then I put the guy in the middle. That was kind of fun, and then put resin on top of it, so he's kind of a thick boy. Put it on the back as well, so this is resin. But then I experimented too, and I got like a piece of paper and I put it inside resin. I wrote on it my last name, and then put this under resin too. It kind of looks weird because it's like on top of something that was already had resin on top of it. But it was just an experiment too. But I really like the keychain. I think it fits the vibe of like having a cool like photography backpack or like travel. But yeah, this one was really a fun keychain to make. I like how it turned out. Everyone is done, right? Yeah. Let me know if everyone's done. I think I'm done. I know Sketcher Side was done. Holly's done. Perishable's done. So I think we might be good to move forward. Any opposed, say nay. Gotta pull down my screens. Come on, screen. Oh. Oh, that explains a lot. Okay. Okay, here we go. Pulling my screens back down. Way too many screens. Oh, I left my mouse over there. Give me 1 second. Put this into focus. Throw it into focus. Boom. Hello, 2 minutes. Done. Yeah. Okay. So we should be good to stop the stream. To stop the timer. So if everyone's done, if not, say nay. But I'm going to stop the timer. Unless someone tells me no. Okay, I'm stopping timer. Okay. Where's this at? Tools. I had to download like a program for this. To like, it's actually integrated inside my streaming software, which is awesome. Okay. So, timer is done. Don't forget the Discord instructions right here. If you haven't submitted your artwork to the Discord, it's linked in the description. As you can see on screen, here are the instructions, 2 steps. Join the Discord and share it in this chat that we have for it. I done. Sick. Okay. So, the moment has come. We are now here to witness the final art. The timing of this song couldn't have been better. We have suffered way too long, an hour and a half to be precise, of making artwork, struggling. But now, we get to check it out. Okay, so are we all ready? We all ready? We've got the chat, put it back over here. Full screen this bad boy. Actually, not full screen because I oriented my stream kind of weird. No. Come on, Windows, please. Let me do my thing. Okay, I think that looks right. Okay. All right, ready. Cue ominous music. Okay, gotta hide that too. Sorry, still getting the stream stuff set up. Okay, everything's set up nicely now, I think. Awesome. All right. Let's go to prompt challenge submissions. Here we go. Spoiler. Okay, we got Parrish. Nice. Parrish coming in nice. Oh, you know what this reminds me of? Oh my gosh, I love this. Love and Monsters. Robot thing. Yeah. I don't know if you've ever seen it. But that's what this reminds me of. Is this little robot character from Love and Monsters. Which, by the way, highly recommend. Really phenomenal movie. I loved it. I don't know how it wasn't like more popular. I watched it, I was like, this is great. It was amazing. But yeah, that's what it reminds me of. That's awesome. Is the face like a screen then? This is great, Parrish. I love it. I love the emotion. I love the backdrop. I love the colors. The rustic feel. Love it. You went for the music inspiration. I like that. Mine went so many different directions. I love that. Great work, Parrish. Got Hollies. This is awesome. Ooh, okay. We got the wired ponies. ponytail. This is awesome. I love it. I like the color choices too. It's kind of like a neon. It's still rainbow, but like neon, and it fits. I like the eyes too. You did like square colors in the center. That's sick. I was zoning out. Yee. Yeah. Yeah, nice work. Yeah, I love this. Very cool. I like it. The colors and textures were great. Great work, Holly. Love that. Took the wrong turn at the Rainbow Factory. Robot Pony because I can. His tail is a mess of cables. I did my sketchy stuff too. Oh, nice. Although his mind was ripped from his body and placed in this... Yes! Mind ripped from body. Let's go! And placed in this metal housing. It could not contain his rage. It could not contain the song. And hence, Robocore. Yes! That is sick. I love that. Ooh, I love that they're like knives for his faux hawk. That's awesome. Dude, that's sick. That would definitely be like a poster in some video game, or it could even be a cool t-shirt design. That is so cool. I love that. I went with what I knew how to draw and out of the robot part. Nice, yeah. That's awesome. Nice. Yeah, I agree. Those are great. See, and the fun part about this is everyone gets to leave with artwork that they would have never made if it weren't for the random prompts. And that's so fun. I would have never drawn what I drew, which... Is it still up here somewhere? Oh, it gone. No, actually, I know where it's at. There it is. There's mine. Like, we'd have never drawn these things if it weren't for just, like, whatever random prompt popped up. And, like, mine was a random guy who gets turned into a genie, but then also gets destroyed and gets rebuilt as kind of like a robot. And so he's kind of sort of attached to his lamp, but he's not. Anyway, mine took a really, really strange turn. But, yeah, I think that's been fun. I love it. Bro took the words from my fingers. But the punk idea set it off. Yeah. No, I definitely see that. It's awesome. And I love it too. It's like, it's a robot, but it's also simplified. Like me, I'm always thinking about all these gears and stuff, and it's like, no, it can be simple. I do love how you can give a bunch of artists the same prompts and get different results. Yeah, because like everyone is so different. They have their different inspirations, and I think that's awesome. Which also, if you guys haven't followed each other, you guys definitely should. I know I need to probably follow some people. So if you do post your artwork, tag me. In case I'm not following you. Which I think, Parrish, I'm not following you yet. Potentially, on Instagram. So if you guys start posting your work, just like tag me, let me know. So that way I can follow you if I haven't already. I like how we all looked to the left. Yeah. I was going to draw Megatron from Transformers, but I can't really draw Transformers. Yeah, I can't either. But you guys all did a great job. I mean, and it's cool to see, like, because you look at artwork that gets posted, and it's kind of interesting because you kind of like, oh, people don't know how long I spent on it, but we know how long we've spent on this artwork, and it's like an hour and a half. So it's kind of cool what we've done in an hour and a half. You know what I mean? From 0 to something. It's pretty cool. We should all look to the right next time. Yeah. Oh. That is funny. Did my artwork do that? Yeah. We're all to the right. That's so weird. Maybe it's because we're all like... Are we all right-handed in chat? Are we? You're not following me anywhere? Oh, no. I'll follow you. That's funny that we all did the same direction. Yeah. That's weird. Because, like, sometimes I feel like right-sided people tend to draw their characters, like... If it's angled, it's always like 3/4 perspective, kind of angled this way. So maybe that's what's going on. You know what I mean? Like just the way you draw. I don't know. That's funny. That's so cool though. I love them. That's so cool. Oh, and also, I don't know if you guys would mind, but do you guys mind if I, maybe just my Instagram story or something, but do you guys mind if I post your artwork and tag you guys with it to show off what you guys did during the stream? Because I think that'd be so cool to share. Exposed as a right-hander. Yes. We're probably all right-handed. But yeah, I was thinking it'd be cool if I could share this in like a Instagram story and then just tag you guys. But let me know if you're cool with that. If not, like, let me know. Like, no pressure at all. Go for it. Sick. I do feel more comfortable drawing to the left, I will admit, but I try to draw facing right sometimes. Okay, sweet. Yeah. So, if you guys are cool with it, I'll share your artworks and just talk about the stream because I think it's really cool. Because, like, yeah, originally when I, like, created, like, this Discord, it was intended to, like, have it be, like, an art hub for artists and for it to be almost like an alternate for like a more private source of social media for people, because that Discord kind of turns into that on Discord servers. So I think it'd be a cool way for people to collab, meet people, and yeah, so I'm trying to turn that around, especially with this weekly stream. Like I have the random videos I focus on that are like pretty random and not always art related. But as far as the stream goes and the community, hopefully I can get more creative people together in on this, on the stream and on the Discord, and keep growing the community, you know? Absolutely. Sweet. Guilty of being right-handed. Okay, awesome. Yeah, we're all right-handed. I follow you on Insta. Okay, I will follow you guys. And TikTok. Yes. Okay, I'll have to follow you guys back. Let's see. Oh, and feel free, if you could, in the Discord, on the prompt challenge submissions, if you guys could, I think I'm already following David, Sketcher Side for sure. Holly, I know, but Perishable, I don't know if I have your Instagram handle. But just in case, if I'm not already following you, put your Instagram in the chat on the prompt challenge submission in Discord, so that way I can go back and tag you guys later. And YouTube. Oh. Cool. But yeah, this was really cool. What were your guys' takeaways from this? What did you guys feel while doing this? Did it feel good? Was it hard? Do you feel accomplished? Like, what are your feelings towards it? As far as me, I just feel good just doing art, I guess. I feel like I have like this weird love-hate relationship with it where it's a part of me and I just don't do it a lot, and I feel like I'm missing out on becoming a way better artist than I could be, but I'm just happy to have done something on my end with this. But I don't know, it's weird. I haven't seen Instagram in a hot second. Oh no. Well, where do you post your artwork, Perishable? Just let me know. But I'll be posting it on Instagram, so if you could give me your @handle there, that'd be awesome. But not that I have a super large following or anything, but it'd be something. So I think this place would be cool too. Like, I mean, maybe one day maybe the stream would grow like huge and it'd be hard to like post everyone, but I think it'd be cool every once in a while to post people's work and kind of do like a shout out, because I think that'd be pretty helpful for people. You know what I mean? Like it's like what I was talking about before. Like there are people that probably love your stuff that maybe don't really follow you like you want them to. Like they don't like comment or like stuff. They'll just see it and be like, oh, I love that, that's cool. So they don't like engage with stuff you post. But you know, there's other people that probably would, and there are a lot of people out there that probably would be your biggest fan, but they just haven't found you yet. So in order to make that net wider, that'd be cool. I was actually a bit frustrated at first because I didn't know how to start. Yeah, I wasn't expecting that to come from my brain. Nice, yeah, and that's pretty cool. You definitely find it along the way. It's fun. I like drawing on a time frame. Forces you to do something quick and not overthink it. Yeah. I've been here since day one. Yes. I like your silhouette method though, dude. Yeah. I think this was fun. The silhouette method always is a kind of a tried and true one if I'm like really not feeling it. It usually works. Well, the first stream I mean. Yes. Yes, definitely the first stream. Let me bring my iPad back down from my loft bed because it was charging, because that's where my charger is. Don't ask questions. I got enough charge now. But yeah, I think I have other artworks that I started with the silhouette method. But yeah, I can't think of any other ones that I've done that was like that. I think I may have sort of done it with this one because this is an example of an artwork I never posted that I was overthinking a ton. And I just haven't finished it, which was sad because this was during Christmas time. And I really liked where this was going, but I never finished it because I started doing line art and I just wasn't feeling it. To be fair, it was a weird time. Yeah, you could tell all these layers and all the things I was doing, I was overthinking it. Trying to get fully rendered, which I didn't know what that meant. But, yeah, no, I was, like, doing line art and stuff, and I just wasn't feeling it because I didn't really like how my line art was. And so I think there comes a time where you kind of just have to, like, cut your losses and, like, just be like, you know what? Let's simplify it. If I'm not feeling it, I'm not having fun, then why am I finishing my artwork in this method? So, I want to come back to this one and, like, finish it. Because line art's fun. But after I did the face, I was just stressed out. And I kind of liked it kind of almost lineless, I guess. I don't know. It's weird. But yeah, I really liked this one a lot because it had like this cool jacket I was going with. Overalls because I thought that was different. He has like bells in his beard, which I thought was a really fun idea. And he's just this Holly, like, very like hard, like, I don't know how to describe it, like, he's just like a bulky, strong dude, and I thought that was fun, you know. Ooh, I like that. Def has the milk and cookies built. Yes, Santa. But yeah, it was really fun. Cause let me see if I can even go to the time lapse, because I don't even remember how I even started doing this. Video. Oh yeah. So I was going for Christmas Wizard. I think that was the prompt I gave myself because I made this this guy like last year. I don't know, like, drawing burly dudes is really fun for some reason for me. And so I wanted to kind of do an alternate version, and so this is kind of what I was like coming up with. As you can tell, I struggled with the hands forever. And it started off like really kind of simple, and then it kind of sort of morphed as it went. So I don't know, that's just how I work digitally. It's just so much better. Because I wanted to make him give more an expression, give him more of a pose, which it started working. I had to keep tweaking things a ton. I redid the legs because if you can tell from tonight's stream, I'm struggling with legs recently. I don't know why. And then I kind of drew over everything, and I was like, oh, I kind of like this, because then I was like adding details. And then I ended up just like being like, oh, let's just do painter without like line art. I was going back and forth between like, do I want line art? Do I not want line art? And that was kind of my issue the whole time. And I was thinking of like even restarting over. But yeah, I ended up kind of starting to do like a painterly style and blending things together. It was just weird. You could tell the overthinking was just like hardcore. But I mean, I liked it, and I obviously started with like strong colors and slowly pushed it back. But yeah, it was just weird. And then I was like, oh, like let's maybe like do line art, and yeah, it was a mess. It was weird. But I eventually got to like this point where we're at now, and I like it. Yeah, line art, no line art, who knows? But yeah, that was one of the artworks I wanted to share with you guys, because like I knew it. Maybe that's one of the things I should do in a stream, is show you at the end of each stream show you like something I haven't finished, because this whole stream is supposed to help me not overthink things. So show you something that maybe I overthought or gave up on too soon, and yeah, talk about it. Because yeah, I think it's good to think about, talk about these things, talk about you know, what struggles we have with art, how we get through it, and you know, what we learn from each of these streams. Because I mean, each time you make art, it's different, and you have different feelings, you have different ideas and references going through your mind, whether that be life references or maybe stuff you looked on Pinterest at. But yeah, it's definitely a good way to get through it all. But as you can tell, I have like a lot of things I've probably never really posted. A lot of things I've kind of used for things here and there, like for videos. Like I made, you know, Asking Strangers About True Love, which was like an animation that I put over top of one of my YouTube videos. So I've made a lot of assets in here, a lot of just like random sketches. But yeah, I just haven't shared a lot of it, which is really interesting and weird. But yeah, it's been very interesting. But I'm glad you guys had a good time. I know it might be kind of late for a lot of you, especially on a weeknight. For me, it's like 10:30. But yeah, I had a good time with this. I feel like it's helping. It's slowly getting there as I keep making this stream happen. I think I'm figuring out the workflow of, you know, how to run the stream and how to, yeah, what things I want in it. So each time I can keep improving it. But I think for now, I think I have all the assets for the stream set up. I think I really liked all the graphics I'd made, and the timer that I put in here. I think it worked out. You guys will have to let me know what you think of what I could add to it or what I could do more for the stream as we go. But I feel like everything I did to fix what happened last time worked, except for not hitting the go live button on YouTube, which was embarrassing. Aside from that, it was good. Twinsies, also 10:30 for me too. Nice. 11 here. Ooh, good. But yeah, I mean, now you guys all have artwork you guys can post and have a good time with. 10 here, 30 here too. Okay, good. Good to know. So we're not in the ghost hour yet. That's very good. But yeah, I think this stream has been really nice. I think it's something I'm thinking about too, because I still feel like me streaming and stuff is kind of like, it's kind of selfish, because I do want to grow my YouTube channel and eventually have that be successful. But at the same time, I'm kind of realizing, I'm like, you know, like there's a lot of things like I should just stop overthinking. And I have a general plan for this year of like, you know, what stuff I want to post, what I want to do with myself online. And yeah, I feel like just going for it's better than just like trying to think and plan everything out. So I think I'm slowly working on that this year, is getting closer to just being more open and flexible with the things that I make, you know what I mean? I was there for that, Goofy, yeah. Same time zones, I'm in Vegas. Nice. Seemed to go smoothly. Good. Yeah, hopefully it didn't lag or anything, because I had actually bought new Wi-Fi like a month ago. It's been great, and I actually have it directly connected into my Wi-Fi, because before I had like a crappy like Verizon MiFi device, which is why my internet always was kind of iffy. But now I'm plugged directly in, and it's nice because YouTube says I have an excellent connection. It's never gone red or yellow or anything. It's just green. Excellent connection, because it's plugged directly straight into my modem, which is awesome. And yeah, as far as my streaming thing, it says I have 0% drop frames, which I've never seen before. So that's way cool. It's been awesome. So yeah, it was definitely worth the investment, especially to get it to be. My brain's trailing off. It's one of those days too where I didn't get a lot of sleep. But yeah, it's been really good. What kinds of things do you think? Because I'm gonna be filming, I guess like a plant tour, maybe. I don't even know what to call it. I think that sounds like a fun title. Is like plant tour. I'm thinking of filming a video about plants. I'm gonna be putting together some plants in a terrarium. Because my dad ordered a bunch and he said, hey, did you want to make a video out of it? I'm like, sure. So let me know what you guys think of that, and if there's any thoughts or questions or ideas for a video entailing plant tour or something, or building a terrarium. I don't know what I'm going to call it because I don't really know what the video is going to turn out like, but yeah, let me know your thoughts on that. Zach's train of thought just crashed. To tour the plants, yes. So I don't have that many. I feel like I'm a beginner plant parent, but we're getting there, kind of. Yeah, so I'm planning on like building a terrarium, kind of touring some of the plants, maybe talk about how easy it is. I think maybe just like be simple, because like I'm always thinking like I want the video to be so like packaged really well, where it's like, oh, this is a video anyone would click on. Oh, I forgot my lights are on like a timer. Alexa, Lumos. Alexa. Never mind. That worked. I have smart plugs, which I highly recommend. I have it set to the whole room, so I could turn off all my lights in my room. Unless the ones that are hardwired to the wall. Those I have to manually turn off. But like the LED light I have, this light, that light, which you can't see. I'm planning on trying to get a room tour together. I'm literally like this close from finishing my room completely, so I can like show it on camera. But it is very close. But yeah, anyway, I was talking about having my videos perfectly packaged. And I feel like I want them so perfectly packaged because I want it to be like a viral thing. I want it to have the potential to go viral all the time, which is kind of dumb because if TikTok's taught me anything, it's just to keep making videos. And so YouTube, I'm just going to try to, tomorrow's going to be a test run of that, is just not overthinking things too much. Like I want to film things to look nice, obviously, but I don't want to overthink it. So I'm just going to film stuff and edit it really quick and post it. So, yeah, I'm going to build a terrarium, do some houseplant stuff, maybe talk about that, my experience with it so far, and what I've enjoyed, what I haven't enjoyed. All that stuff. Because plants, why not? Yeah. So it'll be exciting tomorrow. Yeah. But yeah, this has been a good stream. I'm really excited. And I'm hopeful to try new mediums as well, or different mediums. Not tried, because the mediums I have I've already tried. But I think it'd be cool to do like a keychain pin one or something, and do some simplified ones and make them into pins live on stream would be awesome. Especially because it's so quick to make them. I can definitely make like at least like 2 of them within the hour and a half, or if not more. Yeah, I think that'd be really cool. So I might try that. I'll keep it in mind. But yeah, hopefully you guys had a good time. Yeah, I don't know how to end the stream very well, as you could tell, so I'm working on that one. But I'm really glad that you guys did great. You guys did a ton of work, and where's this at? There we go. You guys did a ton of great work here. Got Parrish and Holly, and then David. You guys did an amazing job with this prompt because it was so random and weird. But yeah, feel free to also, underneath this chat is prompt suggestions. Holly already put a list in here. But if you guys ever like throughout the day have like a random thought, or even after the stream, feel free to type as many or as little prompts that you have ideas for in here, and I'll be sure to include them into the spinning wheel for the prompt wheel. That'd be really cool. Yes, that'd be fun to watch. Okay, excellent. Ooh, I think there should be a special prompt one day and everyone draws someone else's character. Yes. That's pretty good. I like that. Wonder how we would do that. We'd probably do something where people might post like an OC in the Discord, and then everyone can just choose one. Like maybe people will pick the same one, but that might be kind of cool. Just people will pick like a character that speaks to them that they would want to redo in their own style, kind of a thing. So that's also a really good idea. I like that. I'll have to write that one down. I'm glad you came up with this idea. It's fun to have something to look forward to. Aw. Yes. Honestly, as fun as it is to look forward to for you guys, it is something I look forward to as well. Because Because yeah, I miss streaming because I used to do it on Twitch all the time. But yeah, been kind of changing things up, adapting, and I think I'm kind of in a very chill spot right now where I'm comfortable doing streaming, but I'm not going too hard on like going like make video stream, to where it like stresses me out. So I feel like I'm in a good spot, and to have like a weekly schedule is like such a relief, because I know at least once a week I'll be making something for YouTube and everything. So it's nice. It's really nice. It'd be fun, and then everyone gets some art for their OC. Yes, I love that idea. I'll have to write that down. So I'm gonna write that down and prompt suggestions. So if you guys see me, I'm gonna write it in Discord so I remember. Trade OCs in Discord to redraw in your own style. Trade OCs from viewers in Discord and redraw in your own style. That's enough for me to remember. Okay, I put that in the chat on Discord to remember. But yeah, I love that idea. And then this is what's fun too, is like, because like I can only have so many good ideas, and yeah, you guys have lots of really good ones. So I think that's a fantastic idea. So we'll definitely put that in the works. Yeah, I love that. Art trade prompt, yes, yeah, basically art trade. That'd be cool. And so yeah, it'd be kind of random to see who, like, cause I think it'd be cooler to have someone to like just scroll through people's OCs and find one that speaks to you. You know what I mean? Cause like otherwise, if you get assigned one, I feel like at least for me, I would be like, I don't know what to do. Like, so it's good if you like spot something, you're like, oh my gosh, I love that, and would love to recreate it, kind of a thing. So that would be really fun. Yeah, art prompt trade for sure would be excellent. I would love that. But yeah, and honestly, I've been looking forward to this too, because like it's been so cool to have the support of even just a few of you. Is like really cool. Because like I knew when I started streaming on Twitch, I was like really, like, obviously you're talking, like, when you're starting out too, like, you're talking to nobody. You're like, what do they call me, like a zero streamer? Like, you're someone who doesn't stream to anybody. Like, you're just starting out, or you're not that good. And so that was kind of like concerning for a while, until I started growing, kind of gained a following, became an affiliate on Twitch actually. And you know, I think I had maybe 3 to like maybe 5 viewers if I was lucky. And I was afraid starting over on YouTube, I'd have to restart all of that. But I feel like YouTube has been awesome, which actually I could share some of the cool thoughts I have about streaming on YouTube now versus Twitch. I think it's better on YouTube for a few reasons. One of those things being, after I stopped the last stream, I went and checked, and my stream was actually like being suggested in suggested videos, and being put on like the homepage of YouTube, which is kind of a big deal, at least in my opinion, because that gets you more discoverability and more people will be like willing to watch your stream. So I think that was like a big deal for me, and showed, I was like, holy cow, like. And then even after that, I got a few more views from like the VOD, the post video, or the post video of the live that gets posted on my channel under live, under the live section. And it kind of showed, I was like, holy crap, like this is great, because like full transparency, the amount of time you guys spend watching this stream counts towards my ability to get monetized on YouTube, which will eventually, that watch time will also translate to actual income for me eventually. And so like streaming is such a smart move, because you can get the watch time you need to get monetized through streaming, even though it may not all come from that, or you know, you could probably get through a video. Mine might not come for a while, because I still need to make a lot more content, I think, to get some videos that could get some traction. But this stream is a really big help in getting myself a few more hours of extra watch time, of like the 4,000 watch hours I need to get monetized. And it gets me recommended, gets me discovered, all of these things. So I think it's like a big power move, because I don't even have to edit this at all. and once it's posted, once I'm done, it's done, and it's posted automatically to my channel. So I don't know if you guys are thinking about streaming, get into YouTube. I think it's a smart idea, because Twitch, the discoverability is like people would have to find the game you're playing or like the art you're making, like search up art and then scroll through all the people, and the people at the top of that list of the results of that tab would be the ones with the highest amount of viewers, and they just scroll down. It gets less and less until you're like a 0 streamer, where there's like no one watching you, or there's like 2 or 3 people. And so I was surprised I even got found on Twitch. And so YouTube, I think, is going to make it a lot easier and a lot bigger, especially as I try to grow the channel more, that hopefully more people will show up. Yeah, so I don't know. I think streaming on YouTube is a big power move. It's way better. This is like the best way to spend my Tuesday nights. Oh, good. Well, I've been an active follower for a while. Yes, you have. Pog. Yes. You using us. I know, for real. But you know what? It's kind of the truth. I'm fully transparent. Using. Sure. I'm a big fan of you. You have been found. I've been since I found you on TikTok. Yes, thank you. And also, welcome, Juan. Welcome. Nice to see you. But yeah, I mean, that's just how it is. You know, like people even that make stuff, even though they enjoy it. You know, there is that part of them that's like, I'm trying to make a career out of this. You know, and I think that's what's really cool about YouTube is you can be a fan of someone and not like, there's not a single dime that you put towards watching their content at all, right? But you do help them by watching, because they do earn like a smidge of something off of your view. So sometimes when I'm sitting there watching someone, I'm like, oh, I'll watch to the end of their video, so that way their retention's good on the video, so that way it gets promoted to other people, kind of a thing, instead of like clicking off after like, you know, the last minute of the video or something. But yeah, I don't know, stuff like that's really interesting because it doesn't cost you anything. It's cool. But yeah, just full transparency, yeah, like streaming is helping me push towards that. Like any view I get on YouTube, view on a short, whatever, it gets me towards the trajectory of where I want to make this into a career, kind of a thing. And it's fun. Yeah, I don't know. That makes sense. I know that sounds weird, but it's cool. I'm definitely thinking about it. Yeah, I would definitely recommend it. And I don't mind being used. I see it as giving you support. Thank you. Yes, that's literally what it is. It's just support, and that's awesome. And I'm not gonna lie to you, especially when I did the first stream, I wasn't really sure anyone was gonna show up, and I was like, this might be weird, whatever, you know. Let alone having like two to four people show up is like amazing. So I do appreciate it a ton. It's awesome. Yeah, it's good support. And then hopefully, as you're supporting me, I can help provide you with things to help, which is the stream. So yeah, I don't know. There's a whole thought process behind this stream, and I'm hoping it helps. But yeah, it's pretty interesting. I show up. I always show up. Yes, that's why I'm here. I'm here for you. Thank you, Ryan. Thank you. I appreciate you. I like being here. Awesome. Yeah, like even if people are just lurking in the background doing whatever they're doing, because probably have way more priorities, far more interesting things to watch or do than sit on my stream. But yeah, I've been really excited for it. I think Holly's brainwashed. You know, probably. I'm just kidding. She's not brainwashed. Yes. Unless Holly says so, then sure. That'll be part of the lore. Man, that's so funny. And also, speaking of support, if you guys like this stream, physically or digitally like this stream, that'd be awesome. That would help support more stuff. I don't know. YouTube make YouTube go burr. I don't know. But yeah, it's been fun. Oh, also, little story time. So yesterday, I go to a activity for my church, and it was like an Easter thing, and I wasn't even sure I was gonna go at first. I was like, I don't know. And so I show up to this activity, right? And they're like decorating eggs, and I have a photo of it. Let's see if it'll show up on stream. But because I accidentally broke the egg, so it no longer exists. But I made this egg with just crayon, and it was like a competition. Whoever wins gets some sort of prize. And this is the egg that I made. Come on. I promise I'm gonna try my best. Okay, here we go. Yeah, there we go. It shows up on stream just a little bit. It's a little dark. But this is the egg that I made with some crayons. I was just not feeling it. I was like, whatever. I'll draw a bunny on it. And guess who freaking wins the competition? I won the egg decoration competition. And guess what I won? I won a $15 gift card to DQ. So this is what I'm saying. Just show up and make something. Because this was the same day that I got confirmation that I was going to, which I don't know if anyone's joined chat recently since starting the stream. Because I mentioned it at the beginning of the stream. I randomly got a freelancing gig with a friend that I know I love his work for wedding videography and photography and stuff. I got a gig with him to help him shoot a wedding in San Francisco. Freaking nuts. He bought me a plane ticket and everything. Like, it's legit. I'm just like, what the heck? And this was the same day. And then later that night, I got the gift. I won the art competition for the egg decorating thing. And I was just sitting there like, what did I do? I don't know what I did to deserve this. This is nuts. And I don't know. I think I've come to the conclusion that I'm like, just show up. It's because I posted my video, my wedding films and photography and stuff online, that hopefully my friend was able to see it and think of me when it came time to, hire somebody to help him film a wedding. I just showed up to the activity and participated, even though I didn't feel like it, and I ended up winning without realizing that would happen. I don't know, it's just weird. It's just weird stuff. Punch that like button, beat it with a hammer, hit it with a sledge. Yeah. Gib, that's mine now. Hello, just kidding. Do you like Dairy Queen? I do. I love it. I'm like slightly lactose intolerant though, which is the funny part. Not by a lot. I think I'm over it now. I don't think it affects me too bad. It's just, dairy. It's general side effects. But yeah, I love DQ. Like, and this activity I went to, it was at someone's house. They had a freaking ice cream machine. A freaking ice cream machine, bro. Nuts. And so it was soft serve. So you bet I got like 4 cups of it. Did I regret it? Probably. But it was awesome. And they had a zip line. Like, dude, this guy's house was nuts. I was like, what do you do for work, sir? How do you have a zip line? They have like goats and chickens in their house, or in their backyard. What else? Like a tall swing. They have like one of those spinning merry-go-rounds that they have like in parks, It's just nuts. Insane. Absolutely insane. I don't have money to buy any right now, though. It's cool to get recognized for your work. Yeah, it really is. So, like, that's kind of like the idea that I'm forming, too, is, like, just post it. Like, I don't know. And it's hard, too, because it's not like a, answer for everyone. Because it's like, oh, just because you post your artwork means, like what ended up working out for me, like, at least right now. Like, I'm really hopeful. I'm still kind of nervous that it's not going to work out. But, yeah, like, what might work out for you might not work out. Or what works for me might not work for you. But I feel like, just in general, it's a good idea to just keep posting things and be present. Because, yeah, that's the only way. Like, I feel like nowadays most things are through online, through DMs, through whatever. So if you're looking for an opportunity, I think most of the time it comes through, like, obviously cold emailing or calling people, but also, like, if you just post your artwork, that's like definitely like widening your net. Every time you post, that's how I view YouTube and stuff, is each time I post a video, my net gets a little bit wider on the potential that I have to, like, maybe find people that would like to watch my videos, or to grow my YouTube channel more and earn money. But yeah, just like in general with like creative artworks and stuff like that, crafts, things you make, or things you do or are good at, just keep posting them, because you never know. Oh, I was gonna say something, forgot. Oh no, rich people problems. Yep, you're right, Juan. I'm not rich, but I'm very lucky. Because I've been trying for a long time to get on the right path, because I worked for a number of years as a graphic designer. I was really lucky and privileged to get a job working for a YouTuber for a while. That didn't work out, and then I went unemployed for quite a few months, and then recently started working at a school as like a preschool assistant instructor. And so like, yeah, it's like weird, but it's just like things I've worked up for, because like everyone starts from zero, but you slowly work up to getting where you're at. And I'm at the point now where I'm making a lot less money than I used to, but yeah, anyway, sorry, I don't mean to like sound haughty or anything, or like, because I'm not a rich person. I'm okay. Like I do well enough where I have like enough to, you know, if I need to do something or want to do something, I can, but I'm very frugal, if that makes sense. But also, anyway, yeah. I remember that's what I was gonna say. People that are lactose intolerant are actually missing a mutation that could drink milk into an adult. Okay, so people that are lactose intolerant are actually missing a mutation that humans can drink milk into adulthood have. Interesting, huh? Bro, I meant the people with the merry-go-round. Oh, right. Sorry, I'm just like, yeah, you're right. Yeah, no, but yeah. No, dude, yeah, there was jokes made with other people there. I was like, dude, what does this guy do for work? So I talked to him, and he does, like, construction. And just, he does okay. He says there's lots of times where there's not a lot of, like, work going on. But, I don't know, he seems to make a lot. This guy has, like, 7 kids, bro. I'm like, how are you financially anything with 7 kids? What? I'm not rich either. Yeah. For real. Yeah, I was just like, dude, the guy's got 7 kids. How are you financially anything with 7 kids? Nuts. But yeah, that's like where I feel bad, because I'm like pursuing stuff that I love doing, and I'm trying to make money doing what I love. But it's not necessarily like most lucrative. I think the most lucrative pocket of niche stuff that I've gotten into is doing wedding films and stuff, because the demand's pretty high for it, and it's like a niche set of skills that not a lot of people have. But because I love camera work and everything, and I love videography, making videos, like it kind of came natural. So I don't know, it's hard. And the hard part for me too was because I went to, and this is like my whole dilemma with everything, is like I went to school for art, and that's what I studied. That's what I was intending to do. I knew I wanted to do something with YouTube, but I wasn't quite sure what it was. And yeah, it was just tricky. And so I was doing graphic design for a while. I was just not happy. I was not happy. I did not like it. It just wasn't good. It wasn't, the job itself was not a good fit for me. It worked for a while, but it got to a point where I wanted to move on to bigger, better things. Closer to like what I really wanted to do. And that's where the YouTube job came in, where I was working for YouTuber editing and stuff. And that was amazing. But after losing that, it kind of like put me in a spot where I just realized, like, you know, put me in a couple spots of depression. Realized I needed to like move on and figure something else out. That, you know, the end goal was never to be working for a YouTuber. It was to have my own channel. Like, that's kind of the goal. But at the same time, I felt guilty, because I'm like, well, I'm an artist. I should be making art. Which, I mean, these streams are helping me make more art and, like, using the degree that I earned. But, most of the time, I'm like, I just like filming videos in general. Like, I almost like making videos more than I like making art, which is kind of sad sometimes, because I'm like, oh, but art was the thing that I grew up loving to do. But I'm like, I also loved making videos when I was, like, in 9th grade. So, it's like a love it's a love triangle. It's like art, making videos, and me. And yeah, it's a weird debate that I have internally. I know that fact because I learned it when I was taking a physical anthropology class. Oh, that's cool. My mom is 6 of 9 kids. Oh, wow. But my mom was born in the early 70s, so money worked a bit differently back then. Yeah. Yeah. Literally, you could just get any job. Just kidding. I don't know what the 70s were like, but it feels like you could have just gotten any job you want whenever you want. Houses costed. Houses cost like, I feel like, because I remember my parents talking about that, because they're a little bit older, because they got married in the 70s, and I remember them talking about the house that they bought that I grew up in until I was like 11 or whatever, and that one cost them, I think, like, was it $60,000 to $90,000, which is unheard of, because that's like a fraction of the cost what it is now. But yeah, like, money do be working differently back then. That's pretty nuts. Yeah, I don't know. And so, like, for me too, like, that's why I'm kind of like, I was thinking a lot about it last night because of just everything that happened yesterday with, like, hearing back from the gig and, like, actually getting a ticket to San Francisco to work on this gig. And I'm just like, what? And there's, like, this part of me, I don't know if you, like, it's like an internal voice almost where you, like, you have this yearning in life that you want to do something, that there's, like, this dream life you want to, like, pursue, that you think is going to be, like, the most, like, satisfying life that you could possibly live. And for me right now, I have, like, this sensation and, like, thought and feeling towards the idea of, like, traveling more and, like, just experiencing different parts of the world. And I mean, that's kind of like a cliche because that's like, that's hashtag van life, which I did think about for a while when I got unemployed, to be honest. Or yeah, anyway, but yeah, and like doing wedding videography and photography or whatever, a mixture of the two, I think would be really interesting, especially traveling around a little bit and kind of like living that kind of lifestyle. I think is really interesting to me. Especially as someone who likes to tell stories and to make YouTube videos. Part of me wants to make more kind of like vlog, documentary type style videos, documenting my experiences, just basically vlogs, but filmed in like a cinematic way. So I don't know, that was kind of my thoughts and feelings last night. I was like, well, maybe this is like the start of something. And I think this is what's interesting too about live streaming, is that, like, I feel like I'm documenting like in a journal type way, where it's like, I'm hoping that this works out, and I'm hope that maybe it could lead to other good gigs or other things where maybe I could build my own wedding videography business, to where, you know, I get bookings or something. I can go like different states or something, and you know, that would be really cool. And if I could do that like in a full-time way, and especially if doing wedding videography, you know, it doesn't take up all your time. It takes up some of it, a big chunk of it, but that leaves a lot more free time. And right now I have Wednesdays off, which has been incredible and life-changing for me. And I'm like, imagine taking it one step further and like earning money, but also like only have to work a few days, potentially, or a few weeks out of the month, kind of a thing. I find that fascinating, especially as I've done more and more wedding videos. I've learned to edit a lot quicker. I'm working on getting the procrastination part of it over with, but when it boils down to like the actual work I put into a video, like, I'm pretty quick. So I have like a system, which is really nice, which hopefully I'll eventually make a YouTube video about, maybe like talk about my process for those that are interested, or maybe people that are actually looking into doing it or whatever. But I think it's really cool. This seems to be a good year for art. Yes. I think I'm gonna have to dip because I need to have sleep. Have to get up at 8. Oh, yes. No worries. My daily monsters led to a card game I'm doing art for, and to perhaps a gallery show. Ooh, that's awesome. A card game, you say? Yep. Thank you. Of course, Holly. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's been nuts. Like, and that's too, like, with David too. Like, you say that your monsters led to a card game you're doing for art. and perhaps you can get into a gallery show. So like there's a whole logic to this, and I think just like, you know, just keep pursuing something. Like if you feel passionate about something and you feel the pull to do it, then just do it. And especially nowadays, modern times, like if it's art related, if you want to basically promote it, like just keep posting it, see what happens, because you never know. I think that's the craziest thing. Every image, photo, video you post, you have no idea what might happen. And I think that's really cool. I think it's awesome. It's like you said, showing up every day and doing it will help you get noticed. Yeah, and that's like something this year I'm trying to overcome, is to feel like I'm consistent in showing up. This live stream, for instance, is like one of those, like the first step there, where, bye Holly, thanks for tuning in. Yeah. So I'm working on like just showing up and like being present. Because like I'm at the point where I'm like, I could have like the most perfect like type of content that I post, and I post it consistently each week or whatever have you, and it could go nowhere still. So I'm like, it's just better to make whatever video I'm feeling in the moment and just make it, because I don't really feel like I have a niche right now, and maybe that is my niche, is that here are my hyper fixations, you know what I mean, and just here's what I'm doing, here's what I'm thinking, and here's a fun, interesting video that no one asked for. And maybe that's more of like what I'm supposed to do. I don't know. It's very weird. But yeah. I don't know. Very interesting conversations. Like I said this before a long time ago on my like TikTok streams and Twitch streams. Literally, this is like therapy for me, because I'm saying out loud the things I'm thinking, and it helps me process my thoughts. It's great. I love it. I always feel better. Yeah. It's been great. Yeah. I love it. But yeah, I will be filming a plant video tomorrow. I already filmed throughout the week I kind of filmed some B-roll for it. So really all I have to do is kind of film the bulk of the video, which I don't know how I'm going to do yet, but it'll be fun. It'll be fun, I think. I have a general idea of what I'm going to do. So it'll be an interesting one. Yeah. So I'll be working on that tomorrow. But hopefully you guys have a great rest of the evening. Do you have a good gut feeling about the Cali docu? Yes, I think so. It's kind of weird because I had PTSD from my last dream job, because I felt like that was it for me, and that was amazing. Like, which direction you want to take it? Yeah. Yeah, those are good questions. Like, I have a good gut feeling about it because I've had a good gut feeling about doing wedding films and stuff. Like, I just felt like it just lined up so well last year. I wanted to do wedding films for a while. I was thinking about it. I didn't really have opportunities to do it, because I was like, oh, it'd be so cool, because I'd watch people do it. And then I always wanted to make something look cinematic. I always wanted to like make a story, like not just a YouTube video, but I wanted to like make like a cool like story thing going on. And then I had like 3 friends that happened to get married last year, and I was like, I could just start. So like, I think it was like February, messaged my friend. I was like, hey, you're getting married, do you mind if I like make a video for your wedding gift? And she's like, oh yeah, that'd be awesome. I'm like, never done it, try it out. And it's with my friends, so it's very comfortable, and like, hey, if it doesn't turn out great, it was just for a friend anyway. And then from there, I just kept doing it for friends, got paid for my first gig, which, I mean, full transparency, because I'm a transparent person, because I hate people that like talk about things but don't talk about it in detail, because I think those finer details are good to know things. But my first paid wedding film was $300. I charged it pretty small because it was for a friend that she wanted to hire me, and that was really cool. Another film I ended up getting paid, I charged $500 for, because there was a lot of travel involved with that one. It was also for a friend, but also like it was expensive to travel to the wedding, so I was like, yeah, I charged a little bit extra for that one. And then I ended up I've done a couple for free still, but the most recent one that I did, it was kind of a weird situation. Family was involved, so it was a little bit different. So I wasn't able to charge as much as I would have liked to, and I was gonna charge just a lot lower, like maybe $300 for family kind of thing. Like I was like, this is still a lot of work. Like I feel like I'm solidified in what I'm doing, and I'm validated in like, hey, I make good stuff. Like, I'm providing a good service, even though it's for family. Um, and so anyway, but I ended up getting negotiated down to like $100. Um, and so yeah. So overall, I've made like $900 from it last year, which is really good. Which is really good. Um, so yeah, that being just the full transparent price thing, but yeah. So I feel like I felt validated the whole year, where I was like, holy crap, this could turn into something. But then there's also times where just nothing would happen. I actually got a couple photography gigs to take photos for people. One of them, I think it was like my only paid gig, really. I got to do family photos for somebody who reached out to me on Instagram. Alexa, Lumos. Lights keep turning off. Sorry. But yeah, like I felt validated doing it, and there was a lot of like lulls, and like, oh sorry, that family photos that I took, I charged like $150 for it. Really cool. And so there's like money to be made, and it's always in demand. From family photos to all those things, because like video and photo are pretty similar. Like they're definitely very different, but as far as like the skill sets, they're very similar. And so that's been really cool. So I've like felt validated about it. I felt like the idea and feeling to do it was good, and now it's gotten me to the point where this has happened too, where I've had good things happen, like the YouTuber job that I worked for a YouTuber, and then it didn't work out, and so I kind of have like PTSD from that, because then this one came up where, hey, like come to San Francisco with me and shoot a wedding. That sounds incredible, but there's got to be a catch. Like that's the subconscious part of me. I'm like, there's got to be a catch. There's no way that this is as great as it seems. But I'm trying to be open. I'm also trying to be cautious to not let myself get hurt too much if it doesn't pan out the way I think it would. But like regardless, the plane ticket's been bought, and I know the guy, so I don't know, knock on wood, what could go wrong? So I don't know, I'm just following my gut right now, following inspiration, and I don't know, I feel good about it, because I feel like the people I've talked to that do wedding films and photography and stuff, they have mentioned how they, at least even this friend I'm going to shoot for, he had a friend mentor that was like, up here on par with like his photography and videography skills, and he had like a wedding he couldn't do that was like in Mexico or something, and so he recommended my friend to do that wedding, and that's what kind of initiated his career. And so then from then on, he started getting hired. So in my mind, I'm just like, if I can do this, maybe it'll lead to something else, at least one other thing. Or if I continue shooting, like helping him shoot, I don't know, the potential's there. I don't know. It's all hypotheticals that go through my mind. But I was like, I wouldn't mind if he still needs me to like help him film stuff. Like that would be really cool. I'd definitely go out and do gigs with him. That'd be awesome. But I'm in my head, I'm like, this will eventually help me build myself up to be prepared to go do those types of things that he does, which I would like to do a similar thing, at least for a while, because the money's really good, because you can charge like anywhere from like $1,000 to like $3,000 or even more for just a wedding film. And so yeah, I mean, and it's cool because you can charge for travel and everything. And so I feel like I can work myself up to that. Do I want to charge that much? Maybe not right now, because I still want to like be cheap enough where people are like, oh my gosh, I totally want to hire him over like, the more expensive one, because we'll get really good quality and we don't have to pay like as much money kind of a thing. But yeah, I would eventually like to, obviously who wouldn't want to charge that much for a wedding film, get paid that much for that. But yeah, anyway, I don't know, ramble of thoughts. Is it timed? Timed as in, oh, are you talking about the like wedding film or like photography? Let me know. I probably missed that context. You never know which opportunity will get you to the next level. Yeah, exactly. And so like for me, I feel like my direction in life is to take opportunities. There's this channel that I really like here on YouTube. You've probably heard of them because they're very popular. It's called Yes Theory, and their motto is seek discomfort, which is, they basically talk about how life begins at the end of your comfort zone. So imagine you're in a circle. This is your comfort zone in the circle. You're at home, you're doing the things you do normally, wherever. But where your life really starts is just outside of that circle. Is when you step outside of the norm and you take a chance on opportunity. And so I feel like that's what I've been doing for a while. And I think more and more I've actually like realized, it's dawned on me that that's actually what I'm doing, is like, yeah, I'm saying yes to like opportunities and stepping outside of my comfort zone, which I think is really cool. Because life's meant to be lived. It's not meant to be sad. You're not meant to be sad or lonely or depressed. Like, I just feel like there's so much like in your own hands. I mean, there's lots of things and situations that happen that are out of your control, but there's a lot that's just in your own hands. Like, you have the free will to do things. And I want to take more chances on that, and taking risks, cold call people, cold message people. I don't know, it was random. I just randomly like had started messaging him, like responding to his stories every once in a while, and just this one time that I responded, he's like, hey, do you do wedding videography? I was like, yeah. And that's how this job came out. So I don't know, just step outside your comfort zone. Do one little thing that makes you a little uncomfortable, but like could be a good thing. Oh, the lights. Oh, yes. The lights are timed. I had them on a timer to go off at a certain time for, like, my bedtime. Do I ever follow it? No. I always turn them on again. Oh, yes. Yes. Yeah. So, I don't know. It's been interesting. It's been really cool. Yeah, so, I mean, I feel good about it. I'm excited. And I'm excited to try to share as much as I can with it. So I have lots of like ideas floating through my head, like, I could vlog it, but then also maybe I could like just focus on it being a documentary about my friend, because I think it's really interesting, and maybe that's information I can share with people, because I have my podcast, Digital Pen Pals, and I haven't really been doing much with it. So I was like, maybe it'd be cool to do like a video documentary, and then also have a full podcast that maybe if we have some downtime in the hotel or something, maybe I can like say, hey, you want to like talk for an hour and like record a podcast. I would love to go over like your career and like what you've done and your thought process behind stuff. Pick his brain. So that might be something I'm doing, which if I do that, I also am gonna have to I need to get some new audio equipment, because there's been something I've been wanting to get, which I'll show you guys here in a second. There's other companies that make similar things. Actually, let me type it out here. It's called Anchorwork M50. Let me show you main screen. So this is basically what it is. There's lots of other products that are like it, but this one just came out, and I was really curious about it because it's actually like half the price of the one that I've always wanted. But this one's actually really good still. I mean, it's great. It does all the same things. So it can connect to your phone for audio. You get two of them, so you can have two people on camera use it at the same time. So you can use your film camera, plug it into whatever device, and it records the audio wirelessly. And you don't have to sync the audio up later, because right now, where I'm at is I have somewhere right here. This is my audio that I have. It is a Tascam, and it's amazing. Like, the audio quality is great, but it's not wireless. It's technically wireless, because it's not connected to like my camera or anything, or my phone if I record something. But I have to sync up the audio later, which takes a little bit of time, and it's kind of frustrating, especially if there's two people. Especially if I want to do like a podcast, like in person with someone. I would love to have like something like this that's transportable, and it's not like in the way, to where you can clip it on your lapel mic, or that you can hold it. And I would love to film more videos where I just can snap on a lapel microphone like this, but I don't have to set it up. Like, it would just already be connected to the camera to where I don't have to worry about, okay, I need to end the recording on this mic and then end the recording on the it seems like such a first world problem, but as someone who makes content a lot, it is such like, it's a barrier. So I would love to shorten that barrier and get like one of these. Plus it comes with like these covers. So I've been thinking about splurging, even though I've been trying to save up, because I lost a lot, like pretty much all of my savings when I went unemployed. But now that I'm working again, I'm kind of like thinking about going for it, because I would love to bring this on the trip, because I'd have audio for everything. Be great, because yeah, you can use it on anything. It's just a simple pendant thing. I don't know, I think it's really cool. I think it costs like, it was kind of expensive, but I think it was like $250 or something, $250. But yeah, okay, I gotta head to bed. Early morning tomorrow. Great stream. Thank you, Sketcher Side. I appreciate it. But yeah, those are my thoughts. Hopefully those thoughts made sense at all. But I think I will end the stream here officially. Kind of been on a little too long, but I hope you guys had a great time. I know I did. Thank you so much for the support. It means a lot. I would cry if I had tears to cry, but yeah, I'm really excited for the future and excited to share it with you guys, and to also hopefully help you guys out with whatever things I learned in my own life, and share what I know, and provide hopefully this stream that will help you guys keep progressing. So all good things. But yeah, thank you guys so much, and you never know when participating might get you a $15 DQ card. Always remember that, folks. See y'all in the next one. See y'all, Perishable. We will see you next week, same time, but with less errors, so that way it'll go a lot smoother. I will go live on YouTube, I promise, and not mess that one up. But yeah, same time next week, Tuesday at 8 p.m. Arizona time. Hope to see you there, and bring some friends if you can. And be sure to put prompts, any suggested prompts, in the Discord. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. I love the little cat emoji. That's so cute. But I'll catch you guys in the next one. Thanks so much for hanging out. See you later.